Do. Oh, I'm live. Oh my God. Do. I'm live. See if anybody gets a notification. I'll wait. Oh my God. It is cold out today. Very cold. Very cold. All right, hold on. There's at least one person watching. Gee, wonder who that could be. Hold on a second. Oh, I see. Anyway, all right. Well, wait. This is so awkward sitting here talking to yourself. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh boy, do I have a show for you guys today. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm doing fantastic. Been oh my God, it was so cold this morning. I had to warm my car up. It was like I don't even know the last time I used my remote start was, but it was cold. It was chilly this morning. It was a little chilly this morning, but I personally love this weather. Like, I love it. What's up? Oh, Capone, you're going to want to stick around for this one. Dude. By the way, while we're waiting for, a couple people to get in here, good morning, everybody, by the way. I see you all. I'm going to share something with you, but also I got to do a little disclaimer before I do this live. Number one, if you guys are into Bath and Body Works stuff, Capone, this probably doesn't apply to you, although they do sell men's stuff there, and I bought my son something. The full size body sprays that they have are usually like $18 and change. They're going for $6 now. So if you're like me and you're like a fucking Bath and Body Works hand lotion fanatic, just know that the body sprays, the full size ones that are usually like fucking $20, they're $6 right now. So I went there yesterday because I needed a refill on my hand lotions because I keep a bottle of hand lotion in my car and then I have a little one in my bag. And I was like, oh, the fucking body sprays are on sale. I never really bought them, but I figured, hey, why the fuck not, for $6. I wouldn't pay $18 for it, but for $16, I'm game. So, all right, girl. Tony, though, do you even know if that's true? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if any of this is true, and I'll get into that. But let me put this disclaimer out there, okay? I have a few disclaimers that I'm going to share. Let me grab her live. I'm downloading it in case she puts it on fucking private. But hold on a second. Let me just put a little disclaimer out there, okay? You guys all know the situation, okay? I feel extremely, extremely bad for her kid right now. This situation sucks, okay? So I'm not here to judge her kid or anything like that, but since Laura thinks it's okay, because let's look at the title of her live stream, okay? Can't expect more from someone who never raised her daughter. Okay. And then if you go look at the thumbnail on this, so Laura thinks it's okay to talk about other people's families and their situations. Okay. So, she shared this online and she shouldn't be fucking exempt from that. And hold on a second, because I'm going to go read her fucking thing. Before you assume, learn the facts. Before you judge, understand why. Before you hurt someone, feel, which is so ironic, right? Before you speak, think. And then she writes on the other side, you would have to be a real mom to understand, BJ. The kind that actually raises her daughter. Oh, that's right. You know nothing about being a real mom. My bad. Okay, so she thinks it's okay to talk about other people's fucking family situations and their fucking kids. I'm not here to talk about her kid. I feel extremely bad for her kid. And I feel even worse that her mother has no fucking respect for her privacy. Okay. And that her mother can't just fucking, this is like raw and real and happening right now as we speak. And she has no fucking respect for the fact that her daughter's going through it right now. She's sharing all this private, shit about her. It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. I feel so bad for her kid right now. And I just wanted to make this disclaimer too before people say anything. Because I know there's going to be people who are going to be like, oh, Make It Mobster, you talked about your family. You did a series. Here's the difference, okay? number one, I fucking had no plans when I made that series. I disowned my family. To me, I didn't even see those people that were discussed in that series as my family anymore. And I had no intentions of ever speaking to those people again in my life. So to me, I was not talking about my family because those people and what they did to me are not family. Family doesn't do that to you. Okay. Number two, I didn't put their their identities out there, their pictures out there. So nobody knows, who I'm talking about. Okay. But to me, those people weren't my family. This is like a completely different situation. This is your kid. Okay. This is your fucking kid that you chose to bring into this world, who's really young, who's still trying to find her fucking way through the world. Okay. And you want to have a relationship with her and you're fucking doing this to her. Like, I just don't get it, dude. I don't fucking get it. I don't know if her kid's okay with it. I have no idea, but this is fucking sick. Okay. What she said in the beginning of this fucking live stream, and I only listened up to the point, and then when she started playing this fucking Britney chick, I couldn't listen anymore. But there's my little disclaimer right there. Okay. Because I know people have something to say about it. They'll be like, oh, my, you shared this and that. Well, yeah, I did. But at the time when I did that, and still to this day, I had no intentions on ever fucking speaking to these people again. So just because we're blood related doesn't mean that I even consider those people my family anymore. I don't at all. And I'll never fucking speak to them again. So they can fuck all the way off, all right. Anyway. And the other thing was, I didn't fucking grift. I wasn't grifting off of my family. That's the other thing. And asking people to donate to me, because I went through so much. I didn't. So, yeah, it's a little different situation here. But anyway, all right, let's fast forward to her fucking lame music. Hold on. Tell me if you guys could hear that. Oh. I mean, dude, this is like next level fucking cringe. Just prepare yourself. I don't know if you guys watched it already. Great. This is next level cringe. Okay. And hold on a second. My fucking thing is spinning. I'm trying to get it so I can see your guys' comments. Just give me a second. All right. Let me know if you guys can hear it. Tony, but I don't even know if that's true. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if that's true. There's a lot of things that aren't adding up for me. Like, Laura saying the other night that supposedly he showed up at the house at 2:00 in the morning and Laura couldn't be bothered to get out of bed. Like, if things were that bad and you were that scared, wouldn't you get out of bed? Because I would. If my kid called me at 2:00 in the morning, it's like, where do you have to be? You don't have a job. Like, where do you have to be early in the morning that you can't get out of bed at 2 a.m.? It's not like she has like a small kid at home that she can't, leave by themselves. Like, give me a fucking break. I don't know if just something people have to remember, even with this whole Lauren situation. Okay. There's two sides to every story. So, two sides to every story. Good morning. I found Dory. Hey, B-Fergs. I got to get ready for work, but I'll be listening. All right. Thank you. She's working 22 hours a night. Oh yeah. I forgot. All right. Well, let's
Natalie, first one here. That was me, Denise, Sly, Holly.
Oh, Capone, it's so bad. She reads the letter on here, which is like, wow, dude, are you kidding?
Holly, your candle's getting...
What happened here?
Done tonight, I promise. I have a couple of them to make, and I'm like, shit, I got to get these done.
Yeah.
So I apologize. They're a little late. And anyone else that ordered a candle, I apologize. There were
lots of throat noises. Hey, Polka Dot Suzanne. Hey, Miss Blue. Pugs. Who makes up a puppy bees, and why would anyone allow that in their presence? I don't know, girl.
A little late. But I'll give you guys like the whole... I know I was like kind of rushed.
I'm not saying her daughter made that up. I'm saying Laura is, who knows if Laura's telling the truth. Just FYI, I'm not, again, this is about Laura's behavior and nobody else's, and how she's using this situation to fucking benefit herself in every way, shape, and form. Hold on, my stupid thing is fucking spinning. Baby voice on point for oncoming e-begging. Oh my God, why is this
thing? It last night. Hey, Cramarillas. I know I got it. Thank you.
Hey.
I went to transcript. I'm going to play your video too, though, Cramarillas. Oh, did she fucking piss me off?
Oh my God, dude.
But before we get into that, I still don't care about the Lauren stuff.
Okay.
But just to let you guys know, Sage is doing well. I mean, she's really doing as best as she can
Let me just say,
because
whoops.
I mean, she's heartbroken.
God, I can't
You
pause.
can't take that away from her. You know, like you just can't. And she's finding out more and more stuff.
And by the way, hold on. I'm
But
waiting for this thing to stop
one of us
spinning.
has
Jesus.
been there every day. So like today,
God.
I
can't
wasn't
pause
supposed to
her.
go over there this morning, and then her best friend called me.
This
Can you
fucking
take
thing.
over for me because I got to get out of here? I said fine. So I
Oh
went.
my
I
God,
was like
finally.
barely awake. I went over there. Then I had
Oh my God. Please do not say anything negative about her daughter in the chat. Please, please. I'm just asking you guys, do not say anything negative about her daughter. I'm asking for respect for her kid. Just, keep your opinions about her daughter to yourself. Whatever. This is about Laura. It's not about her kid. So, yeah, 3 years in, she's just finding out more. Well, somebody just brought up a good point before that, like, Laura didn't see this. She never didn't go over to her house for 3 years? How'd she not know there's holes in the walls and shit? I got questions. Oh, this hardcore grift is real, is fucking right, dude. This is by far the most sickening grift I've ever seen on YouTube. Sick. Oh my God, my fucking computer is being a total douchebag right now. Sorry. It's like taking forever to fucking press play.
babysit at 3. So I shot back. I mowed her lawn, which is like huge. Did some more painting.
Not negative, but what happened to her daughter. Basically, she had to call her wedding off, unfortunately.
He played with the dog. It's just so much. Put all his shit in a room because he still hasn't come back to pick anything up. So it's just been crazy. And then after,
like, dude, she could have just told the internet that, okay, she had to call the wedding off, and that's it. And I'm not going to share the details, but just, that's it. And let people just read between the lines. You know what I'm saying? Instead, she gives all the fucking details. All the details.
after work, I'm like, look, I got to go home. So then I told her, I said, I got orders to fill. I was like, I can't be here again. I'm sorry. So then she's like, well, tomorrow, can you come early in the morning? Really?
Wow.
Why can't I come there tomorrow night when I don't have anything to do Saturday? She's like, no, I need you here in the morning.
Why do we need to know this?
Okay. She's in Alabama. She's 40 minutes away. She's still in Alabama.
That's what I'm saying. This is all like fresh pain. Like, she's still going through this right now, and her mother just has no respect for her fucking privacy.
Though.
Yeah,
well,
that's
welcome
true.
to my channel. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name because I have no idea.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed the ticker at the bottom. Broken Heart Fund. I truly need help to raise a few thousand. Hold on a second. Oh my God.
Serious?
My computer's killing me today. Quickly.
Yeah. Oh, are you serious? Duh.
To give Sage a memorable week.
My fucking retard? Yeah. Are you serious? Gotcha.
That should have been her honeymoon.
I'm like, we're serious?
I can't.
Is that your name?
600.
Serious?
Just for air.
I'm an idiot. My brain is fried. Just know it.
Hotel is covered
already.
Wow.
But overall, she's doing well. I mean, and I told her because she was like, what am I going to do with my dress?
Yeah, a retart with a T at the end.
I'm like, Sage, you're keeping your dress. What are you kidding me?
What?
It's not like you wore it already.
Oh my God.
I said, you haven't worn it yet. I was like, we'll save it for a man that deserves you.
Okay. This is where my head started spinning. I mean, could you imagine, like, you like a few years from now, you like get into a new relationship and you're like, whatever, dating for a few years, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, you get engaged and you're like, oh, well, here's the good news. I have a wedding dress already. Like, what? Yeah, it's from my last wedding that I called off. You know, my mom told me I should hold on to it for fucking, you know, and wear it to my real wedding. Like, what? Like, is that just me, or is that just like walking into a marriage with bad karma attached to it? Like, I would burn that fucking dress. I'd be like, no, I don't want anything to do with this thing. Just get it out of my face. It's like bad juju. Like, why would you wear a dress that was meant for like one wedding to like your next wedding? Oh my God, dude. What kind of idiot thinks like this? Like, that is so fucking weird to me. I can't even like wrap my fucking head around it. I can't. Oh my God.
And that's it.
A lot of grunting.
I said, don't freak out over it. Don't worry about it. We're not going to waste, you know, over $2,000, which is what we paid on it.
Who's we?
If you guys want to see it, I'll show you guys a picture now, because now it doesn't matter. The wedding's off. I could show you what she looked like in her dress.
Oh my God.
It was
dude.
so beautiful.
Oh my
So
God.
beautiful. And
so Laura, who's sitting here grifting, is like, oh yeah, no big deal. We spent $2,000. Just throw it in the closet, you know, like no big deal. But at the same time, she's sitting here grifting. I cannot fucking wrap my head around this shit. Yeah, her mom paid for it. Grandma paid for it.
Yeah. Yeah. But, and thank you, Dee.
I cannot wrap my head around this, dude.
She is so strong. She's way stronger than I was. Let me tell you. I tell you guys, I wrote him the other day.
I have to speed her up.
And she was like, Mom, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Oh
my God. She wrote to the guy. I can't.
So what do you mean, why? His mom wrote you. Why can't I write him?
Oh my God.
So she was like, I go, how'd you even find out? She said, he told me.
So she wrote to him and didn't even tell her daughter that she did it. Dude.
I was like, oh.
She's so intrusive.
I know. Thank God they didn't have children. I'm going to read you guys what I wrote him.
Why? Why the fuck do we need to hear this, Laura? Why does the internet need to hear what you wrote? This personal shit that you wrote. Your daughter's already upset that you wrote to him, and now you're going to fucking read it on the internet? She has no boundaries, dude. No fucking boundaries at fucking all.
Because I don't give a fuck if he watches me. She doesn't. Sage never watches my channel. She's like, you got too much drama for me.
Oh my God.
But he does. So I hope he is listening. You fucking asshole.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Where's my text?
I can't believe she's doing this right now, dude. No, it's no.
And I thought it was a good text.
She's so proud of herself for this. Dude, I cannot. This is so fucked up. I feel so fucking bad for her fucking kid, dude. That's like all I kept thinking last night is just how bad I feel for this girl. Oh my God. I feel horrible for her.
I said, it's what you get. All right. It was Tuesday at 3:30. I said I wasn't going to write, but I needed to get things off of my chest. There's an old saying, if you love someone, let them go. I know you are not capable of true love, so let her go. The things you have done and said to her and the games that you play with her show me I was right about you all along. You thought you were getting a broken girl. You saw a young, vulnerable girl who needed love and took advantage of that.
Oh my God.
You failed to realize that I raised my daughter right.
Bro, that's like the main theme here. Even the other day when she went live, it's all like, you know, Laura's the reason why, you know, her daughter broke up with this guy. Because she was raised right. Her poor kid gets no credit for her fucking self, you know, that she made a good decision. It's all Laura. Laura's the hero in every fucking situation. I know. Meanwhile, this is really funny because, like, right, she was acting very excited about this whole situation here.
I knew your game and tried to isolate her from me. You never expected my daughter to be strong. That was
you probably just wanted to stay away from you.
Your first mistake. Every girl's dream is to have a big, beautiful wedding. It's what little girls dream about their entire life.
I don't know about that, but...
And you tried to take that from her. You tried to mentally and emotionally destroy her and her dreams. Well, know that you destroyed nothing but yourself. Sage will find her Prince Charming, who will love her, respect her, and treat her like the beautiful woman she is. And she will have a beautiful wedding of her dreams with a man who is worthy of her. Something you are not. You are a narcissistic abuser and a...
Everybody's a narcissist. You are a narcissistic abuser. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
I'm so glad she ran so far and won't look back. I have never been more proud of her in my life.
Imagine the internet. Like, imagine like you break up with your fiance, right? And call a wedding off. And then like, you're probably still processing things in your head because like most people when they break up with somebody, it's not like, that you're in love with, right? It's not like you just fall out of love that day. You know, it's like so hard to process your feelings and like, whether you're going to go back, like and work through the whole thing to like finally break free from this situation. And imagine your mom just putting all this shit out there. Like, what if she wants to go back with him? Like, oh my God, I just can't. I can't. Not saying she shouldn't, but if this is all the truth. But my God.
And it lets me know I did a great job. I am single.
Again, she has to pat herself on the back and make this about her. Listen to this. I can't.
Never been more proud of her in my life. And it lets me know I did a great job. I am single because I choose to be, not because I need to be or that I need a man. I chose to teach my children to stand on their own, and I swore I would never allow my daughter to be in an emotionally abusive relationship.
Oh my God, dude.
Unfortunately, she met you and was. Fortunately, though, she is out before it was too late. She loved you more than you ever deserved, and now she is free to find a real man, and she deserves it after the last 3 years. What you are and what you have done to her and the dog is unforgivable. So move on with your life, and maybe one day you will wake up and seek the help that you need, but it won't be with my daughter. Have a good life. You won't hear from me again. I think that is a beautiful letter.
Oh my God, sorry. That hard swallow there. I just can't believe she fucking shared that with everybody. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so bad, dude. It's so bad. I thought that was a beautiful letter. No. Yeah, it might have been a beautiful letter that should have just stayed private. Oh my God, dude.
She wasn't so thrilled with it. I thought it was great.
So again, her daughter expressed that she wasn't too happy about that, and she still read it to the internet because, why not?
And I think it was perfect from a future mother-in-law. Ex-mother-in-law. You fuck with my daughter? No. But that was his first mistake.
Only thing I'm surprised about is she didn't tell him he has a small dick 3 times. Right? She was probably thinking it. She typed it and probably like backspaced 100 times.
He saw a young, vulnerable girl who grew up without a dad.
Oh my God, Lord, why are you diagnosing your kid?
And he moved right in on it. Well, she threw you for a loop, didn't she, asshole?
Oh my God, dude.
So, but that was the last thing I said to him, and I don't plan on writing him. And
I hope not. I hope not.
Little bitch fucking called her. Like, her best friend saw the letter, and my mom saw the letter. Like, everybody saw it, except the little bitch that he is.
Oh my God.
She will. She's only 20. I mean, she's so young.
She is young. The chugga woo woo. I think I got a super chat. Thank you. This is just bad, dude. I feel so bad.
So, no, she doesn't want him back. She told him the wedding was off. It was done because she's been with him 3 years. They were supposed to get married in 30 days. But me, her bridesmaids, my mom, everybody told her if she were to go back to him, all of us are gone. And I wouldn't want to do that to her. But at this point, yeah, he fucking beat the dog. Who beats a dog besides a psychopath? That's my biggest thing. Like, he literally fucking abused the dog. Put holes in the walls, but yeah, with the dog. And that's it. He's just not going to do that because one day she would have been next. So it's done, trust me. She wouldn't go back to him. But she also doesn't like the animal abuse. Oh, hell no. Yeah,
how about
we just found this out the other day. You know how like dishwashers are like made of metal, the door is metal.
Made of like metal? You mean stainless steel? Like every other fucking appliance?
He fucking dented it. And I figured he kicked it. And Sage said no. He had the dog and the dog pissed him off. He had the dog in his hands when he did that. I was like, Why the fuck didn't you tell us? Like, Sage, this is serious. Like, you were going to marry this man. This is fucking serious. That's a psychopath. And she made it out like her dog was so crazy and so this and so that. I've been with the dog
How did Laura not see the holes and red flags over the past year? I don't know. I guess she never went over there.
every day this week. The fucking dog is fine. She's a dog. And I said to her, I said, Sage, I think you two are the problem, not the dog, because the dog is perfectly fine. She acts like a normal 1.5-year-old puppy who hasn't been spayed. Her hormones are crazy. Like, she's a little nuts. And I'm telling you, it's you guys that made the dog fucking crazy.
Yeah, maybe that's why she didn't tell you, Laura, because you'd probably share it with the whole fucking internet.
Not the dog, because the dog is fine. Ever since he left, the dog has been great. Very, like, attached to me and stuff, like whoever's there. Hey, Verika. But
oh my God, dude.
The dog's great. I'm thinking that the dog was, crazy. No, the dog is fine. Cannot believe you guys did not report or your dog.
Is it a little dog? How is he holding it with punching holes and breaking the dishwasher? I don't know. What did he kick the dishwasher while he was holding the dog? It just doesn't even make sense. Not to be an asshole, but those fucking appliances dent so easily.
We didn't know until 2 days ago. Yesterday or 2 days ago is when we found out. We had no idea.
Not spade shocker, yeah.
And
Pyamitra, here we come. Whatever it's called.
I understand why she did what she did. I do. I really do. But yeah, she dodged a major bullet. Major bullet. So yeah, let me show you guys though, just so you guys can see it. Hold on. Because I was sworn to secrecy that I couldn't show it while seclusion. And then we'll get into today's stuff.
She's like, I was sworn to secrecy. I can't believe her daughter even needed to tell her, like, Mom, don't show my dress online.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Well, what the hell? I don't know what's up with my mouse.
God, dude.
All right.
No.
Go to studio.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, well, they dodged a bullet in a sense too. Not because of the daughter, because of having to deal with this person right here.
So,
is any of this verified though? I don't doubt the wedding is off, but this feels like a bit of grift in my opinion. I could be wrong, but as much as Laura has grifted, it wouldn't shock me. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. We don't know the other side of the story here. It's just what I'm saying.
Whoop.
I don't know if any of this is true. She could have keep engagement ring for a future engagement. That's what I was thinking. You don't keep your wedding dress for the next marriage if the first didn't work out and got canceled. Well, that's what I'm saying. Isn't that like bad juju? Like, to me, like the wedding dress is like such a big like piece of the wedding, right? Like think about all that goes into it. You go shopping with your, mom and your bridesmaids sometimes, and sometimes you bring it, your mother-in-law, your future mother-in-law comes shopping for the dress. Like, so next time you get engaged, you're just going to be like, oh yeah, we don't have to do any of that because I already have a dress from my last wedding. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It just feels like carrying bad juju into like another wedding. To me, it just sounds like not a good idea. Not a good idea. Yeah, like why would you want that wedding, dude? Like you guys don't know what happened with my brother's fucking wedding, and we got in a fight over a fucking stupid dress, dude. I couldn't sell that fucking thing fast enough. Once I knew I wasn't going to his fucking wedding, I was like, I don't even want to fucking look at this goddamn dress because it caused so many fucking problems, and I sold that shit in a heartbeat. Once I was like, I'm not going, I sold it. I was like, I don't even want to look at this fucking thing, So I mean, to hold on to a wedding dress and then, I don't know. It just sounds fucking crazy for me.
It's weird.
Yeah, sell the dress. You get money faster that way than exploiting her daughter's trauma for donos. Seriously, you're probably not going to make back what you paid for it because of all the alterations and shit. But like, I don't know, dude. At least make a couple of $100 off of it. She's like, no, keep the dress and I'll go online and grift for money. What? I can't, dude. This is such a mess.
Studio. Thank you, Angelina. Videos.
Yeah, she's a little too happy talking about this. It's fucking weird.
All right. I can't play it with the music because it's copyrighted and I get in trouble.
Oh,
Well,
she's gonna ride this grift. It's gonna be the fucking vacation grift, and then it's gonna be the griftmas grift.
hold on, let me get where the picture is.
Oh my god, dude. I'm just gonna fast forward,
Hold on.
alright, because she's fucking taking forever to find this dress. Ay. Alright. It's a very
But
pretty
like
dress.
that dress, getting rid of it. It's absolutely beautiful.
It is a beautiful dress. Oh my god, this
Trying
is
to find a
crazy.
better picture.
I can't believe she's fucking doing this, dude.
And all the headpiece and the skirt and everything has like this glitter on it. It really was beautiful. It is beautiful. It's sitting in my closet. Thank you, Seclusion. So you can see why she was like super happy.
Oh my god, dude.
And that was her dress.
It is a very pretty dress.
So it really is gorgeous. But that's why I told her, don't stress over it.
Don't stress over it.
I'm going to keep my dress. Exactly. She'll wear it for the
Laura's $100 dress that she got from the fucking thrift store.
right man. And I told her,
She'll wear the dress for the right man. Oh my god.
I said, Sage, don't even like stress over the dress. I mean, you've basically been around the same weight your whole life,
Oh
your
my
whole
God.
teen life. So I don't anticipate you gaining a ton of weight. And I don't anticipate you losing a ton of weight because you can't. I mean, she weighs like 122 and she's 5'10". So I don't anticipate her going lower or higher. So
I can't even believe Laura could put it on and watch the Clara. Laura won't fit in that. Oh my god. I can't believe she put this much thought into this about her fucking losing weight, gaining weight. Like what? Like what?
I told her, I said, it's not like you're going to, gain 100 pounds.
Oh my god, dude.
But I was like, with all we spent on it, fuck it. Just keep it. It's not like you wore it already.
Fuck it. Just keep it. With all that $2,000 we spent on it, fuck it. Just keep it. I don't need the money back for a trip or anything. I'll just ask my subscribers to pay for it.
But it's part of the reason why she's heartbroken. Like I said, like I said to him, girls dream their entire life about their wedding and what they're going to wear and the dress that they want. And you know what I mean? So the whole point.
For somebody who's such a single, independent woman, you dreamt your whole life about your fucking wedding, dude. Like, really? Okay.
Point of me going with her to Vegas, which I'm going to get to. Yeah, she's 5'10".
Yep. She's going to get to it.
Her little brother is 6'6". I have tall kids in my family. Oh, it's definitely for the best, without a doubt.
Yeah, a wedding dress resale shop could get a lot of that back.
But
yeah, her mom paid for it.
All right,
That's why Laura's not in a rush to fucking sell it, because it's not her money. What does she fucking care?
I play BJ. I'll get into more of the reasons of Vegas and what's going on. But she was supposed to go on her honeymoon with him. And when she called off the wedding, she was like, you know what? I'm still going to Vegas. And I said, well, I don't fucking blame you. I said, I'll go with you. She's like, awesome. Let's do it. So she actually called America and see if they would change his name, his ticket. They won't because it was booked as a honeymoon package.
Okay, so I'm very confused about this. So it sounds to me, since they booked the trip already, that at least some of it's paid for, right? So why does Laura need to raise all this money for? No, she's not old enough to enjoy Vegas because she's not 21 yet. So
I now have to buy my own ticket, which sucks. And I told her, I said, we're going to be on different flights.
She's like, I have to buy my own ticket, which sucks. So why even go, Laura? If you don't have the money to go, I never heard of somebody planning a fucking trip that they don't have money for. Like, what the fuck?
So, I said, because I may leave out of Nashville depending on tickets and I can't find, your exact flight because hers was booked through Expedia.
Oh my God.
And I'm not even showing on American the exact flight. So I said, don't worry, we will figure it out. I said, I'll just make sure since I'm getting a car that I'll be there before you. Okay. Well, then I looked at prices. I'm like, holy fuck. This is going to be way more than I anticipated, but I'm not going to let a 20-year-old go to Vegas by herself. And
why can't one of her friends go with her?
And even if she went with a friend.
Yeah, he could go. His ticket's still good.
It's still not the same because they couldn't do anything. I looked in.
She's still not going to be able to do anything, even with you, Laura. She's not of age.
Nashville.
No, none of this makes sense.
By the time I got there and back, I'm not really saving any money. It's like I'm saving $50, but it's going to be $50 gas back and forth. So
that's what I was saying, Wendy V. She should bring her on the fucking old strip club tour and show her, introduce her to Vinny, the fucking strip club boss, There's something to do that's free.
That wouldn't work.
Oh, Garden Girl, you're gonna have to rewind. This is a grift like you've never seen before. You might want to stick around and then go back and watch the beginning later, but this is a grift like you've never seen before on YouTube.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. I was, it's funny. I was looking to.
In short, Laura's daughter called her wedding off, and I feel really bad for her about this whole situation because her mom's using it to grift and exploit her. And it's terrible. Terrible.
Night, because she was always a big Wizard of Oz fan, and so was I.
This part's fucking great.
And the Wizard of Oz is connected to the Venetian, which is where we're staying. Yes, I told everyone where I'm staying. Probably dumb move, but I don't give a fuck.
Probably dumb move, but I don't give a fuck. Like, what are people gonna do anyway?
Nobody's gonna ruin this week for them, for her. And the Wizard of Oz is done, like, out of the Venetian, so that worked out. So before I was looking up tickets, and I guess I was on like a scalpers thing. They want fucking like $400 a ticket. I'm like, who in their right mind is going to spend $800 for 75 minutes show?
People who have the money to do it, Laura. People who actually have the fucking money to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. Like, I can never imagine planning a trip to go to Vegas. Like, if you're going to Vegas, you know that it's going to cost a lot of money to go there. Everything's expensive. All the fucking prices are jacked up. That is one place that is like not even on my fucking bucket list because I have no desire to ever go there because I'm not a gambler. But like, I mean, I would like to see the city, but like, I don't know. It's just like there's so many other places I would much rather go besides there. But I mean, like, if you're going there, you know that you're going to be spending big fucking money, big bucks, right?
That is fucking insane. I'm like, yeah, we're not going to see Wizard of Oz. So then I looked on the actual Spear site and it's only 114. I'm like, okay, that's way more affordable. Way more affordable. But I couldn't believe it. I'm like, who the fuck would spend that much money on a ticket? No, sorry. Even if I had it, I wouldn't spend that much money on a ticket. But, when you add up not the hotel, that's paid for already. When you add up the...
Yeah, exactly. People who saved up to go on vacation. Oh my God, bro. We spent $6,000 in Vegas. That's not including our room and airfare. Yeah, exactly. We also did that without begging strangers for money to go, though. Yeah, exactly. That's what most people do.
Food, just my trip, my flight alone, and the Wizard of Oz, I'm almost at $1,000. That includes the car too, but I'm almost at $1,000 there. That doesn't even include the rest of the week. So I'm like, fuck, I just don't have it.
So then why are you going? Like, that's like the whole thing. If I don't have the money, I usually just don't do the thing that I want to do. Even if I want to do it, I just don't go. I don't go.
So that's why I haven't even started a GoFundMe yet. I'm probably not going to start a GoFundMe. And
she's starting a fucking GoFundMe.
Till probably
for a trip.
November 1st. And the reason I say that, because all super chats now for October, I will get for that trip. So that's why I haven't started one yet. But this is why I'm talking about Brittany tonight. And I may talk about Brittany every motherfucking day for the rest of my life if I feel like it.
So she basically right there, I don't know if you guys caught that, but she basically right there just admitted that her talking about Brittany is profitable for her. So that's why she's going to continue talking about her, because it's profitable for her. Oh my God. Yarn better start ordering candles. Seriously.
And you guys will understand. So first, let's get into this.
Oh my God, dude.
Hey, Jen. And that's what I'm saying, Jen. It's insane. I mean,
I need to
literally.
See her chat. I can't believe I don't even have her chat open. I need to see what's being said here. Oh my God.
Some of them were like $471. Why? Who's going to spend $1,000 for a 75-minute movie? I mean, it may be AI and I watched some YouTube videos and it looks all great, but at the end of the day, it's still a fucking movie. And it's the same movie that everybody saw. It's even cut down.
So why are you going to this? Like, why do you need to go watch this movie then, if you've already seen it? So now everybody should pay for Laura to go see a movie that she already saw. Okay.
So
what happened to the money she was going to use to pay for the wedding? That's a great question.
I think it's great. I'm sorry. No show is worth that much money. It's just not. And I've been to a lot of shows in my life. It's just not worth it. That's just me. I am starting a fund. And I was going to do like just Cash App or this. No, but I'm doing I guess I'll just do a GoFundMe or a PayPal pool or something.
There is something in her fucking throat. There's like a little throat goblin trying to escape.
I don't know. It's all the same. I heard Cash App now does pools, but I didn't see it.
I can't believe this.
But I think GoFundMe is best because it has the most options. Like PayPal, I think you have to use PayPal to pay for it. I don't know.
Vegas mod meeting must attend or you lose your wrench.
But all I know is I seriously need fucking help because I just don't have $2,500 laying around to give her a fantastic week that would have been our honeymoon.
Could you imagine, like, oh, no better way to get over a fucking heartbreak than go on your fucking honeymoon with your weirdo fucking mom on her subscribers, you know, her YouTube subscribers fucking dime. That'll fix everything. Oh my God.
And it's devastating. Like, she's never been to Vegas. She's never been to LA.
An old boiled peanut stuck in her throat.
And she's heartbroken on top of it. So, I mean, granted, she's always been spoiled.
Yeah, $2,500 is not going to be a fantastic week in Vegas. That's going to be like, yo, we got to go to Taco Bell and eat off the fucking dollar menu week.
But I really want to give her a can't say no vibe. You know, obviously.
She wants to give her kid a can't say no vibe that she can't afford. What? Dude, I cannot believe the fucking balls on this. On this bitch. She wants to, so basically Laura wants to go to Vegas and act like she's got it like that when she really doesn't have it like that. Oh my God, bro, I can't. I fucking can't.
She's small. She doesn't eat much. And I don't eat much. But
last person I want partying off my marriage failure at the age of 20 is my mother, right? Like, I love my mom to death, but I don't know if, like, in this situation like this, I would have wanted my mom. I would have wanted to get fucking hammered. You know what I'm saying? And just, like, partied my fucking ass off.
But
drowned my fucking miseries away in fucking alcohol.
Instead of her feeling like, Mom, could we do this? No, we can't. I mean, if she asked me for a $1,500 Louis Vuitton, Sage, no, that's a hard no. You're not getting it.
Yeah, Louis Vuitton costs more than that.
But you know, if she says, oh, Mom, let's go check this out. Let's go check. I don't want to have to say no to her. You know what I mean?
She doesn't want to have to say no, but she doesn't have the fucking money to even go on the trip, let alone, like, not say no to her on things. I can't believe this woman. Like, she has the biggest pair of balls I've ever seen in my life.
I want to be like, let's go. Let's go. So, and I'm honestly, that's why I'm reaching out to you guys for help, because I can't do it on my own. I just don't have it. I mean, she lives on her own for now, but she's probably moving back home. Still got the boys, you know, Phoenix in college. She's in college. Dane's getting ready for college or the army or something. And 3 dogs, the house. I just can't do it. And I'm not embarrassed to say that. And my community, it's been around.
Oh, no, you are not embarrassed, girl. You completely fucking lack shame. Oh my God, dude.
For a long time knows that I wouldn't reach out and ask you guys if
that's what I'm saying. Then don't go, girl. Like, if you can't afford to pay for your life, and like a Vegas trip should be the last fucking thing on your mind.
I didn't truly need it, because that's why I've always been honest, and that's why I don't pull bullshit funds. And when I
don't pull bullshit funds, Laura. This is a bullshit fund. I understand that your daughter wants to go because her part of the trip is already paid for. Yours isn't. You don't need to go on this trip. She could go with one of her friends. Or how about this? How about get a fucking job, save up money, and then, like, delay the trip a little bit. Go in, like, you know, January or February. Look up what time of year it is to get fucking, you know, a cheap trip to Vegas with your kid. I am fucking dumbfounded right now. Like, just dumbfounded. Thank you, Spooky, for joining memberships. I appreciate that.
My max of what I need. I'm not going to tell you guys I need 10 grand, because I don't. I need I want to say 2,000, and that's all I need. I could put in the rest, but 2,000.
I could put in the rest.
Will give me that comfort that, yeah, we can, you know, go to here, and we can go to there, and we could do this, and we could do that. Are we taking, you know, rides around Grand Canyon on a helicopter? No, that's like $200 a piece. We're not even doing anything like that. But I just want her to be able to, and she wants to get matching tattoos. That's her big thing.
So now you got to pay for her matching tattoos too. I can't. I fucking can't, dude.
by camping on my honeymoon, then I want to get matching tattoos. What kind of tattoos do you want? I don't know. I want to get matching tattoos. Okay. Little things like that, you know? I mean,
Little things like that that I don't have money for.
it's not little, but that's what she wants. So I just don't want to tell her.
Why can't you get matching tattoos here though? Like, well, not here, but I'm saying like where you live. So you need to fly to Vegas to get matching tattoos on other people's dime. I just don't get it, dude. This is like fucking insanity. Like she has no fucking shame at all. At fucking all.
No. So any help, even if you buy candles, that helps too. All candle sales will go towards this trip. Like everything from this point on, every dollar I make is going towards that trip. First up is my airfare and car. You get a bundle, it's about $600. That's the first thing I gotta buy.
Wow.
I agree. She does. It's a week. It's the 20. It would have been our honeymoon, the 23rd to the 28th. And one of my patrons is taking us out to dinner on, I think, the 27th.
Oh my God. So she already planned a dinner. So her daughter has to spend her fucking, her honeymoon that she was supposed to be on with her weirdo mom and one of her fucking weirdo Patreons from fucking YouTube. Is this fucking real life right now?
So I'm looking forward to that.
You don't need a car for Vegas, you fucking weirdo. Yeah, right? Like, isn't it like going to Manhattan? Like, you don't need to rent a car. You take fucking public transportation or you walk. I mean, how much are you really leaving the fucking hotel? Aren't the hotels in Vegas like basically like one-stop shop and then you could walk down the strip? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you need a fucking car for? Oh, that's right, because she's going to LA too. She's like, let me find the most expensive places to go in America, and that's where I'm going.
And that's it. So, all right. So now you guys know the whole backstory. And honestly, guys, pass this around. Even if you don't fucking like me, think of my daughter. I'm not.
Even if you don't like me, think of my daughter. I cannot
Not raising money for some bullshit lawyer.
No, you're raising money for a bullshit trip, Laura, honestly, because this is not gonna I understand, but I understand that she wants to go. I don't understand why you need to fucking go. That's what I don't understand. Let her go with her friends, her girlfriends. Oh my God, dude. This is a bullshit trip, honestly. This isn't gonna heal anything. This isn't gonna change anything. You can sit here and act all day like this doesn't like this will just fix everything, but this is not how you fix a broken heart, Laura. Going on a trip. That's not how broken hearts are healed. Time is gonna fucking heal the broken heart, not going on a fucking trip to Vegas and blowing money that you don't fucking have to spend with your mom and her fucking Patreons.
I'm not raising money so me and my bestie could go on vacation. I'm trying to do this for my daughter whose heart is absolutely fucking broken. And any real mother would understand that. And
I understand it. I understand you wanting to do something nice for your mother, but what I don't understand is that you don't have the money to do it. So what I also don't understand is that you're like, yeah, just save a $2,000 dress. That's like half your trip right there. You said you need $2,000. Sell the dress, Laura, and there's your money. I cannot fucking believe this. I know engagements end all the time at that age. Well, that's another thing I was gonna say. Like, dude, we've all been through fucking heartbreak. I know I fucking have. Everybody here has been through heartbreak. No, I've never called off a wedding. That's horrible. But like everybody in their 20s has gone through fucking a terrible heartbreak in their lives. Everybody. I don't give a fuck who you are. You've been through a horrible fucking heartbreak. Doesn't matter if you're engaged or not engaged, or I was in a serious relationship with somebody for fucking like 6 years and fucking my heart was broken, dude. Broken when we broke up. I was devastated. Okay. But guess what? I got over it and I met somebody even better. Like, wow, dude. Like, this isn't the only person in the world to have a fucking broken heart. Do I feel bad? Of course I do. I feel terrible. It's horrible. But any real mother would have discouraged a wedding to begin with, finish college first, then consider it. Yeah. Well, the funny thing is that the other day she admits during her live stream that she's like, oh, I saw this coming from a mile away. And I'm like thinking like for years. And I'm thinking, really? Because you acted like so excited about this shit. And now you're sitting here like, why would you? If it was me personally, I know kids are gonna do what they're gonna do, but like if it was me, I would be like, well, if I felt that something was wrong, I certainly wouldn't be funding a fucking wedding. That's for sure.
And any real mother would feel her pain. Unlike
I feel her pain. I really feel her pain because I can't believe what you're putting this poor girl through. And on top of what she's already going through.
BJ, who never even raised her fucking daughter, so wouldn't know what a real mother would do for her daughter when her daughter.
I've never met somebody who has to like constantly convince people that she's a real mother and she's a good mother and she raised her kids right. I've never heard somebody who has to constantly fucking repeat themselves to convince the world that they're such a great fucking mother. It's weird.
Is fucking heartbroken.
Yeah, why is she comparing so sick? That's why, you know what? I was like, maybe I shouldn't even fucking talk about this because, you know, I'll catch shit for it and people will be like, you know, you shouldn't judge, blah, 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 blah. Then I looked at the fucking title of her thing and I was like, you know what? Fuck her. She thinks she can fucking judge everybody else as a mother, right? Why can't we talk about this? Why? Here she is judging somebody else.
So, because Brittany is the type of person that would have married him anyway. I mean, we see that from Craig. She's that fucking desperate.
This is really funny because if you listen to the last live that Laura did, she said that she would have gone on with the wedding. Oh my God.
So, yeah. But we're going to get into all that. Oh,
what about the friend who paid for the wedding cake? Wait, somebody paid for the wedding cake? Dude, like this is a big thing. This happened to my cousin, okay? She had an engagement party. It was really weird, you know, we were at the engagement party and I just knew something like the whole vibe of the engagement party just did not fucking feel right. Like something was just off about the engagement party, dude. It was the vibe was weird. They were not like talking to each other, which like right away red flags were going off. We were like, something ain't right here, you know? And after the engagement party, they called off the engagement, the wedding and everything like that. And my cousin gave back all the money to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like all the gifts, all the money and everything, because that's the right thing to do. Okay. Like shit happens. Okay. This happens more often than probably you'd think. But you know, she gave back all the money and everything. That was like her first priority was, you know, giving back everybody their fucking money that they spent. She's worried about going to Vegas.
What Earth Angel? I was wondering in Discord, I'm like, who is Earth Angel? She's been around for a long time though. So I wasn't sure. Now I know.
Like, what about all the bridesmaids that paid for dresses? And I mean, this is like bigger. I mean, I give the kid credit for calling the wedding off if she knew that the relationship was doomed. That's, I mean, all, you know, power to her and kudos to her. But like, you got to think of other people that are involved in this, like that paid money into it and all this stuff. And you're fucking worried about going to Vegas. All these poor girls paid money for these bridesmaid dresses, alterations, and that shit ain't cheap, dude. Fucking bridesmaid dresses. I'm assuming, right? If the wedding's $30 away, 30 days away, people paid into this shit already. They had to pay, you know, money into it already for your dress. I remember, like, I've been in a bunch of wedding parties. I've always had to go get my dress like way earlier than the wedding is. You know what I'm saying? And then they got to do alterations, which you're paying. I mean, I've paid up to like fucking almost $1,000 for fucking bridesmaids dresses when all is said and done, you know? It's fucking crazy, dude.
Thank you for calling yourself out. So now I know.
And she's worried about getting tattoos and going to fucking Vegas. This is her priority right now.
All right. So first, let me play what this piece of
all right, so that's it. She goes into Brittany, and I turned her off by then. But I heard she talked more at the fucking end. Hold on, let's see. I didn't play the whole fucking thing because I was like, I can't. No offense to the girl Brittany, I don't know her, but to listen to her and Laura at the same time, no, thank you.
Here it is. This is what you just asked about. Hold on.
I just can't believe this. Like, no regard for all these other people who fucking paid into this shit. And I'm not talking about her 20-year-old daughter because her 20-year-old daughter is a kid in my eyes. To be quite honest, she's a kid. This is a 54-year-old woman who should be, advising her. I paid for my own wedding because I told my mom, you're not going to my wedding because you pay for everything since I was a baby. That was very nice of you. If I had a wedding, I would have been paying for it myself too, because my fucking, I would never, first of all, even expect my mom to pay for my wedding, but because my mom doesn't have it like that, I just I don't understand. Like my mom, right? I understood my mom's like financial situation when I was a kid. I mean, I didn't know exactly everything that was going on, but like I would, if I knew my mom didn't have money for something, I wouldn't be expecting her to fucking pay for it. Like I just wouldn't. I think what I'm trying to say here is like, she doesn't give her kid enough credit. I think her daughter's smart enough to know the situation that her mom doesn't have the money to do all these things.
Lana sued Jay for $1 million.
Yeah, that's true, Mandy. I would need to hear that too.
The state of Colorado versus Chris Watts. Woman working alongside Chris Watts' family.
Oh my God, I don't care about Chris Watts, dude.
Babies for his girlfriend because he was cheating. And he just figured he could start over.
Tell me how you could do whatever.
He figured, why not? I don't want these kids. I'm going to jail anyway.
All right. I'm just fast forwarding.
The fund. We made $60 so far.
Here we go. $60. 60 whole dollars. She's still like, how many fucking... Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, Laura. Just $1,940 to go. Am I right? I don't know. I suck at math. She thinks it's totally normal Chris killed Shanann. Really? What the fuck? Don't rule that out.
I did. Thank you.
Just do that because Laura's more concerned about grifting to go to Vegas. Oh my God, dude. Wedding in a friend's living room, $40 dress. I didn't even have that.
You.
Oh my God. It's crazy, dude. Oh, somebody
so day one of the fund, we made $60 so far.
Oh my God. Does she realize it's like the last week of October too? She plans on doing this in 3 weeks. Wow.
That's a good start.
It's a good start.
Yeah, I know. I got it. I think.
Now, what happens? I got a question. What happens when her subscribers don't fund this trip and don't give her enough money? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say she gets $600 and she spends that and then doesn't get any more money. What does she do next? What's the next step?
Figure that.
Oh my God, dude.
It says you received a payment. But
yes, she sounds very entitled.
Thank you so much, Harley. You didn't have to dox yourself. So day 160. We're getting there. I need $600 for the flight. It's not just
all right.
Just a flight. It's flight and car for the week. Because I debated about just getting a car from Tuesday to Wednesday.
I know. Well, that's like heavy sigh. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, what if she gets back with this guy? Like, you know what I'm saying? What if they like make a deal and go to therapy? Like, that's what I'm saying. This is all like so fresh that I cannot believe she's like sharing this much detail about it on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would wait for at least a month to go by and be like, all right, let's see what happens here, Because it sounds to me like he's still calling and all this other shit. He hasn't moved his stuff out. Like, give it a little time, Laura. Give it a little time.
But then I found out that shuttles from the Venetian to fucking the airport now are like $30 a piece each way.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, all right, let's figure that out. That's $120 to and from the airport. Plus getting a car for 2 days, it's another 100 and change. That's almost the entire fucking, if I get a car for 5 days. So I'm like, I might as well just get a fucking rent.
And then like, I've never been to Vegas, but I know in Manhattan, like there's no parking. You have to pay for parking, So I'm going to assume Vegas is probably the same way, that like, there's not many places to park. So you probably have to pay for parking somewhere, like in a parking garage. I'm just making an assumption. That's how most cities are. When you go to like a city, there's usually not good parking anywhere. So now you're going to pay for a car and you're probably going to have to pay for parking on top of that. Wow, dude. Yeah, she said a few months ago she was filing for bankruptcy and dodging creditor calls. Yeah, and now she's going to Vegas.
Rental car the whole time.
Shut up. The shuttle is free from the Hotel back and forth. Oh my God.
Keep it at the Venetian, $20 a pop, and that's it. But yeah, I was looking at airfare before I went live tonight, trying to find like the best deal. I was like, I don't even know why I'm looking now. I have no money to do it now.
Yeah, why are you looking? So she doesn't even have money to pay for even the fucking plane ticket right now. I just like cannot fucking wrap my head around this, dude. Cannot fucking why would you promise something that you don't even have money for at this point in time? You have to pay $40 to $75 a day to park, especially for the overnight with all the construction and most parking garages being used for valet. Good luck finding a spot. That's what I'm saying, dude. You know, most of them are valet. You got to pull up in the front. You got to tip the valet. Like, oh my God. I thought Laura lived in Vegas. Shouldn't she know these things?
But the way the order is,
only Laura plans trips and has no funds to follow through. Clearly doesn't have a credit card that she could put it on either.
I have to pay for the ticket and the car. Then next order is pay off my credit card so I can use the car.
Oh my God, dude. Wait a second. What? Wait, what? So she doesn't even have a credit card? So she's asking people to pay off her credit card. So she doesn't even have a credit card that she could put the car on? Is this fucking real life right now? Oh my God.
And then it's spending money. Wizard of Oz, which I can do for like $250.
Oh my God, dude.
And then the rest is spending. So I figure $2,000 covers it.
I think that is a very, very low amount of money, dude. I don't know, man. When I used to go on vacation, like I went to fucking Jamaica back in the day, I spent about $5,000 while I was there. Easy. On like nothing. And I stayed at an all-inclusive resort. But you just spend money, dude. It just happens. Oh my God.
$2,000 should be enough.
And Jamaica's cheap. This is Vegas. $2,000 is not going to get you that far, girl.
So,
especially if you're taking $600 out of that for airfare and a car. Wow, dude.
That's the goal. I got 1 month.
Yeah, all before the holidays too. All during a time where like prices of food are going up, prices of everything are fucking going up, okay? People are barely able to afford their fucking bills. Now insurance premiums are fucking like doubling in some cases. And she's sitting here begging for a fucking Vegas trip from these people. I cannot even fucking wrap my head around this shit. Right before Christmas. Wow, dude. Wow. Think the Formula One race is in Bihaz, November. When does she plan on going? Good luck. Going that week for cheap. Oh, really? Yeah. They jack the prices up when there's like big events in town. Oh my God.
We leave November 23rd.
We leave. You don't even have a plane ticket. What do you mean we leave? Where the fuck are you going? You don't even have money for a ticket yet. We leave. Oh my God, dude. I can't. I fucking cannot believe this shit.
And of course, it's right after I have to pay rent, which sucks.
No fucking shame. No fucking shame, dude.
But it is what it is. So
I have to pay rent, which sucks. That's life, Laura. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude.
You guys know my story. Brittany, if you ever speak about me again without knowing the story, we're going to have serious fucking problems. But
what did Brittany speak on about her that she's crying about?
Since you think I make all this money.
Yeah, she can't even rent a car because she doesn't have a credit card that's maxed out. So, right. So that's what I'm saying. How is she going to, it doesn't make any sense because she's like, see you later, garden girl. It doesn't make sense. I'm like, how would you even rent the car? Because you have to put it on a credit card. You have to give them a credit card. So she's like, I have to pay my credit card off first. Well, how the fuck are you going to do that if it's maxed out and you don't have money to pay for it? It just doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. I can't believe this. I cannot fucking believe this. The whole strip is closed down for the race. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. And that's going to go on November 22nd. Oh yeah. And dude, it's right before Thanksgiving, mind you. You know how expensive it's going to be there? I didn't even think of that too. It's going to be so fucking expensive. The prices are going to be fucking jacked up everywhere. Wow, dude. She wants a Patreon's credit card. Yeah, seriously.
Money on you.
She
I'm
should
gonna
pay for the friend that parents paid for the wedding cake. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I don't even know, how does that work? Can you get money back from all these people? Like photographers, I heard her saying something about the DJ the other day. They're going to keep deposits or something. And I'm like, this is like, I mean, if this situation is true, then it's a blessing that her daughter got out of the situation. But I'm just saying, like, you got to think of all these other things that are reality. Bad Wolf, get your credit card out. Oh my god, dude. Why would a friend's parents pay for the wedding cake?
gonna continue.
Somebody wrote a really interesting comment under her other thing. We'll take a look.
Maybe I'll talk about you for the whole fucking month. So give me good content to talk about. Otherwise, you're boring. So, all right, I'm out of here. I got stuff to do and I got to be up early. So thank you guys for being supportive. Thank you guys totally for understanding my situation. For all the love and support for Sage. And she's my baby girl. But she's going to pull through this. She's going to be fine. We're going to have a fucking great time in Vegas and LA. And she's going to forget all about it. And then she said to me tonight, she's like, do I really have to fly?
Really? Yeah. She's going to go to Vegas and just forget all about it, right? Because her real life won't be waiting for her when she fucking gets back, right, Laura? And the fucking mess and the fallout from all this won't be waiting when she gets back. She really thinks that this trip, and I'm not saying, like, don't go on a trip, but, like, if you had the money, go. That's a great idea. But you don't even have the fucking money to do this. And, and you're really, like, crazy thinking that this is just going to solve all her fucking problems. Putting yourself further into debt, right? After calling off a fucking wedding. You think that this is going to solve problems? I can't, dude, I can't wrap my head around this fucking woman's fucking brain. I really can't. I just cannot fucking believe it.
Fly by myself. She's like, that's all I'm going to think about. I said, Sage, I can't find your flight. I was like, I would get on your flight. I can't find it. For some reason, it's not posted. So
it's probably fucking booked.
Oh, that's that. But I'll see you beautiful people tomorrow. I do have to get back on schedule. Even if I go live from her house, I do have to get back on schedule.
Oh my God, don't go live from her house, please.
So that's it. All right. But I'll post a PayPal like specifically for this. And that's it. All right. I will see you guys later. Thank you guys so much. And just know every day I'm pushing money. I'm making it loud and clear.
Just know every day I'm pushing money. Thanks for the warning, guys. Thanks for the fucking warning. There's no fucking way in hell I would donate to this. No fucking way in hell. Because it sounds to me like her daughter is covered. She's got her money. She was already planning on going on this fucking honeymoon. Okay? So that's all covered. So no. There's no way I would donate for Laura to go. No. Sorry. If she was old enough to get married, she's old enough to go to Vegas with her fucking friends.
So nobody can be shocked.
Nobody can be shocked.
But I'll try to get you guys entertaining content. So you want to donate. All right?
Oh my God.
I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Peace. And the way I see it, even if every single person gives me $1 or $2, the money would add up like that. Like literally.
Oh my God, dude. I didn't hear this part last night. This is fucking insane, dude.
If every person in my chat gave me $1 or $2 every single day that I'm live.
Is Laura too good to Instacart, Uber Eats? Yeah, she is.
I'll have the money in no time. So I'm pushing for it.
Laura, there's like 20 people in your fucking chat right now.
That's it. All right.
The rest of the people that were watching her are people like myself just sitting there in disbelief. Like, what the fuck is going on right now?
I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Peace. And
wow, dude.
Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Dude, I gotta see if there's comments under here. This is just fucking too much, man. This is fucking insane. Oh my God. Taking it back. Differences aside, I'm glad Sage is safe. Got away from him. Hurting the dog. She would have been next. The dress is beautiful. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, dude. My God, dude. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like, I'm kind of dumbfounded right now. Like, I expect this. I don't know why I shouldn't be shocked because, like, this is totally on fucking brand with Laura. But, like, at the same time, I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, here was the first live that she did in the car. But hold on. I wanted to just go to a comment that was underneath it because somebody wrote this whole big long thing. Hold on. Renovating. Even all right, hold on a second. Did she delete it? Maybe. Oh, Laura, I don't care if you get upset, but I told you this over a month ago, I believe, when I said red flags about the wedding, about you paying for it. Are you kidding me? A single mother is going to pay for it. Yeah, red flags is that the red flag is not that it is a red flag. You're right, because you know that Laura can't afford to pay for a whole entire fucking wedding. But his parents are not going to, or maybe they didn't want anything to do with him and the union, but also them not to contribute in any way as a down payment for their house or something. Are you kidding me? And also getting married so young. I don't understand. I knew right away, and it's going to be a big problem. But I didn't want to go over the top with my gut instincts, and I have them real bad. And usually I'm right. The fact that you were going to be paying is a huge red flags. First of all, Laura's not paying for this fucking wedding, dude. I don't know. I can't believe this girl believes that, but and there's something like she was literally saying that she was in debt and fucking couldn't pay her bills. And you thought she was paying for a fucking wedding? Come on. She was gonna file bankruptcy and you actually believed that she was paying for this wedding. Okay. Okay. Anyway, the fact that you're going to be paying, okay, it's huge red flags, and there's something wrong with that. And you laughed it off. She laughed it off because she knew she wasn't paying for it. You thought it was funny or nothing really big, when in fact it's really huge. This is how you judge situations. This is how you judge people. And you're acting like it's 1950, and your daughter needs to get married at a young age. Yeah, because Laura doesn't want the financial responsibility anymore. So if her kid gets married young, she's like, not my problem anymore. When in fact it's a really, really, really huge sorry, I'm reading the wrong thing. And if she doesn't do it now, she never will. I mean, come on, for the love of God, Laura. Like I said, I don't care if you get mad at me. I'm speaking the truth. Seems like a complete creep going after a much younger girl so that he can control her, right? Of course I'm right. Well, I'm glad she's out of that. Don't you dare even think of letting her even talk to him. There's no talking to him. Do you understand me? Hold on a second. In fact, I think you should press charges and get a restraining order, meaning he cannot come anywhere near her or you. It needs to be reported. I don't know. Did Laura write back? No, she just hearted it. Bro. It's fucking crazy, man. Fucking crazy. So here's her. What the fuck is all over her stereo thing? Do you guys see that? What is that? Ew. What? You guys see that thing? What is that? I don't know what the fuck that is. Is it a plastic bag? Maybe it's a plastic bag. Oh, maybe it's one of her stupid fucking her freshies hanging. Why would you want this thing hanging in front of your fucking stereo system? Holy shit, this thing still has a CD player in it. We're all jealous of Laura. I'm jealous of Laura. She's got a fucking CD player in her car. I want a CD player. Oh my god. Who wrote that? The person named Verica. If you're so broke you're filing for bankruptcy or even having to explore that option, a vacation isn't in the books for you. I'd be more apt to give her daughter's friend money to go with her. That's what I'm saying, dude. God, dude. This is the original OG live where she comes up with the idea that she's gonna grift off this.
Doot doot doot.
Doot doot doot. She's gonna have to park her camper somewhere else. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
Finally, people. Whoops. What's up? Who knows? So this won't be a long update. It's going to be short because
I feel bad for her kid the most, obviously, and the dog. I don't even know if that's true.
Where I'm heading, I'll get.
If he was just holding the dog while he kicked the dishwasher or something, is that really like beating the dog? I don't know.
In that area. So what's up, Sly? What's up, Rach?
Her daughter can still cancel her hotel reservation. If she can't get a full refund on the flight, they will give her a credit. This doesn't have to happen right now. It's just Laura wanting a vacation. Exactly. Exactly. It doesn't have to happen right now. In most cases, you could get your fucking money back as long as you like with hotels. I mean, we stay at hotels all the time, but you could usually get your money back as long as you cancel like 24 hours or 48 hours in advance. Maybe she could ride some poles in Vegas for me. That's what I said. I'm like, she's looking for like cheap things to do. Bring her on the strip club tour. Show her all the fucking places you worked at. Oh my god.
So a lot of people have been reaching out to me, like, where the
Yeah, that's what this is. Laura wants a free vacation. That's what this is.
fuck have you been?
And she's using this situation because she's like, this is a great way to get a free vacation. You know what I'm saying? And go to Vegas, on somebody else's dime.
So I want
right before Christmas.
To explain it while I head back to my daughter's. But I want to explain it. I was waiting to explain it, and then by the time I get home at night, it's been too late.
Yeah, I can't believe nobody has asked Laura why they didn't have trip insurance going through Expedia. There's always a full refund within 2 weeks of the reservation. Yeah.
So let me just say that my daughter is fucking amazing. And I'm not just saying that because she's my daughter. When you guys hear, you'll understand. You will all agree with me. So Sunday night, I get a phone call from my daughter in hysterics.
Hysterics. Not hysterics. Hysterics.
She's like, Mom, I need you to come over. She's like panicking, freaking out, having like a panic attack. Okay, calm down. Where's Justin?
No, she raised exactly $60, Nana Terry. $60. She's only got $2,940 to go. I mean, $1,940.
Well, come to find out that my darling daughter decided.
No, chick, I can't imagine that.
Not to tell me lots of things. And when she did,
oh, but I thought you had the closest relationship ever.
Broke loose. But let's just say she called off the wedding, and I couldn't be more proud of her. But she called off the wedding, and she's sticking with it. And I've been at her house the last 3 days. Me and her bridesmaids are there, fixing everything in the house. Like all the holes that are in the walls and repainting everything.
Oh my God, dude.
But before anyone asks, no, he did not hit her. And he did not cheat on her. Those two things, everyone's like, oh my God, did he cheat? No. Did he hit her? No. But the things we found out is he's very emotionally abusive and he's a fucking piece of garbage. And I couldn't be more proud of her. I mean, it's not easy calling it off 33 days before you're supposed to get married. But so that's where I've been the last couple of days. Yeah, his true colors came out. And boy, were they ugly.
I mean, this is a blessing in disguise if that's true, because you want this to happen before the wedding and not after. And you don't want to be married to somebody for 10 years and be in an emotionally abusive relationship with them and then get divorced. You don't want that to happen either.
And there's a lot of shit I had no idea. She never told me. But then she told me everything. And every day we keep.
Hey, Novemberine. Good to see you in here. Yeah, I kind of knew that too, Novemberine. I was kind of I feel like we all kind of knew that was not happening.
Finding out more.
Look, dude, we've all been that age at one time, okay? First of all, your brain doesn't fully develop until you're 25. And to me, I in my heart of hearts believe that nobody should be getting married before the age of 25, at least, okay? Because you were when I look back at myself at 20 years old, I was nowhere near emotionally mature enough to be in a marriage, dude. Just no way. I mean, I was still in college at that age, dude. I was not even, personally, I don't feel like I would have been emotionally mature enough to be in a marriage. At 30, I felt, okay, time to get married. I mean, I think more towards my late 20s, I started feeling okay, it's time to, settle down and at least be in a serious relationship now. I was kind of done, with the whole party scene and sowing my wild oats and all that shit. But first of all, guys are not fucking mature enough. It's not even the girls most of the time, but more so not. Men do not mature in their 20s. They just don't. So, in my opinion, that's just way too young to be getting married to begin with. I would have sincerely tried talking her out of that and telling her to finish school. You know what I'm saying? If it was me personally, I'm just saying, if it was my kid, I would have been like, why don't you finish school first? And then, just red flags would have been popping up for me if I, at 20. There's no rush to get married. What's the rush to be married? Honestly, it's just a piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? To me, that seems like at that age, you're pressuring somebody into like a commitment because there might be a control issue or something going on there. That's what I mean. To be honest, that's the first thing I thought when Laura told us this news to begin with, because there's no need to get married at 20 years old when you're not even done with fucking college yet. Okay. When you're older and you're planning on having a family and, buying houses and all that stuff, like, and you have the money to do it, then it makes sense to get married. Okay. But not when you're 20 years old and you're not even out of school yet and you don't even have a job or like a real career going, It's like calling someone a stalker. Don't call someone an abuser when there's zero evidence produced except a liar's words. Yeah. Wasn't the dude like 25, 27? Yeah, I think he was older. To me, 20 years old is like, dude, you're 2 years out of high school at 20. Hold on, I gotta let the dog out. Just give me 2 seconds. Because he's gonna like bust my front door down if I don't. Okay, sorry. I'm not saying she had any control in this situation because I know, God knows, my mom couldn't control me when I was fucking 20 years old. I'm just saying, like, I also at the same time probably wouldn't have been like, yeah, I'll pay for things, and then coerced my mom and other people to pay for things when I didn't, support this. Because you'll hear her. You'll hear her.
Or more stuff.
What at thing, Novemberine? We also have to remember we're only hearing one side of the story. I know. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Then he's doing a typical, crying, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. Too late, bud. Should have thought of this prior. But it's like the hardest part is every gut instinct that I had, I knew that this was going to happen. Did I think it was going to happen now? No, I figured after they were married and had kids. But everything.
Dude, like, that is so fucked up to say. I'm sorry, but I can't even believe she said this out loud on a fucking live stream. So you had this gut instinct that this was going to happen at some point in time, and you still sat around supporting this shit? Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. There's a reason they ask if anybody objects to the fucking marriage, right? Is that real? Does that only happen on TV? I don't know, because I've never actually fucking paid attention when somebody was getting married at like the ceremony. Because whenever I'm in a fucking church setting, I'm sorry, I just zone out. Like, I can't follow. My ADHD does not allow me to sit there and like compute what's going on. So, do they really like ask if people object to the wedding, or is that just something that happens in movies? But right, if she thought that, have a conversation. What, like, you're like, you acted so excited about this shit, dude. So excited about it. You're making little gifts and all this other shit. Like, so to me, Laura's always bragging about what a great mother she is, but is that being a great mother? So like, you're just gonna turn a blind eye to this and hope for the best? I don't know. Is that what makes her such a great mother? I don't know. Oh, it is real in a traditional ceremony. I don't know, dude. Like, I couldn't support my brother's marriage, dude. I couldn't support it. And so I couldn't. After I saw what was going on before his fucking wedding, I did not support his marriage. And I was like, let me get the fuck. I'm not going. I don't want nothing to do with this shit, because I completely didn't support it. And guess what? I was right. I'll just put it like that. Anyway.
I thought about him, I was right. And I just kind of blew it off, and me and her got into it. I told her, I said, no way in hell am I going to let you be. I mean, I was screaming, but I was crying. I was like, no way in hell would I ever let you be in an abusive relationship. Hell to the no.
That's a weird statement. Like, why would you even get into that conversation? It just makes you think.
Emotionally abusive. I said, hell to the no. Been there, done that. And, the hardest part is it's your daughter. And, like I wrote on Facebook, you can't kiss away.
He shared this on Facebook too. Oh my God.
Like when you see your kid in so much pain emotionally, there's nothing you can do. It is by far the worst feeling I think I've ever felt. And to like
I feel absolutely terrible for her daughter, dude. Like, there's no question there. That's heartbreak sucks, dude. It sucks.
not be able to do anything and I can't make it go away.
She's like, I can't do anything. I can't make it go away, but we're going to Vegas. That'll solve everything.
It is just a horrible feeling. Horrible. And it was funny too. You guys will laugh at this. At one point,
so funny, Laura. There's nothing funny about this. This is sad.
He said to her, screaming at her, but he's like, "You're going to end up just like your mother."
All right, that was funny, but not for that. I find it funny for different reasons than you probably find it funny.
She's like, what? A strong, independent woman who never needed a fucking man? Yeah, I hope I do. He was like, no, I just meant single. So I laughed. That's right, Sage. I know. I have been understanding. And
I'm gonna take it that there was some tension between the fiance and Laura. I have a feeling he had Laura's number, so to speak.
For her, obviously, we've been there every day. But I just wish I could take away what she's feeling, and I can't.
Do you guys like, I don't know. There's just something about this. I feel like she's like playing a part where she's like not really like, I don't know. She sounds very robotic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I could take away her feelings, but I cannot. You know, like is this really how she's feeling inside? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Just something about this doesn't sound very genuine coming from her.
And that hurts. It hurts as a mom. Especially like when you've been through it. Being through it.
I'll take things that never happened for 1,000.
And
Laura doesn't need a man, just subscribers with deep pockets and government and the government fucking programs. She don't need a man though. And bankruptcy. She don't need a man. She's a strong, independent woman.
Knowing that she was going through it, it's tough. It's tough as a mom.
Yeah, this is all about her. This isn't about what her kid's going through. This is all about Laura. It's so hard for me to watch her go through all this pain. It's just something about it. Like, it doesn't sound genuine. It sounds like she's saying these things because, like, it makes her sound more concerned, and you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't actually sound like this is, like, coming from her heart. I don't know how to explain it. It just doesn't sound like it's coming from her heart.
But I can say I raised her so good that she knows she does.
Yeah. Thank you, Mandy. Hold on. I'm going to read that. And Laura, you made this content, so don't cry when people have opinions or review it, dumbass. Yeah, because I know I actually asked, do you think I should talk about this? And of course, somebody gave me advice, saying that, Laura's definitely going to cry about it and act like the victim. It's none of your business. And why are you talking about this? It's like, dude, you put it on the fucking internet, Laura. And you made it everybody's business by, putting it on the internet and then asking people for money. So it's everybody's business. I mean, you even asked for people to share it with people that don't like you. Okay. So how do you know somebody didn't share it? Somebody that doesn't like you shared it with me. Okay. So don't cry when people are going over it. But to be honest, I was like going back and forth. I was like, I don't even know if I should touch this because the person who gave me that advice was right. Laura's just going to use it as another way to be a victim. But I'm like, at this point in time, here's the thing. The people that are going to give her money, they fucking deserve to be scammed by her at this point in time. Because if you can't put 2 and 2 together and be like, wait a second, she said she's paying for a wedding, but then like at the same time, she's claiming bankruptcy. Like, if you can't put that together in your brain and think to yourself, like, wait, this doesn't make sense. It's not adding up. Then you almost deserve to be fucking scammed by her and taken for a fucking fool. Okay. at that point in time. And like, especially people like Yarn and all these other people that have been around for years and years and years and have seen her dog scam and the lawyer things and taking money from Tawanda and, what didn't she buy herself a car or a camera or something? I don't know. She took money for something and then she ends up with like all these new expensive things, laser engravers and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? While she's also telling people that she's broke, it's like, if you are still giving her money at this point, then that's on you. But once I saw her title where she said, she's talking about the other girl, Brittany, about how she didn't raise her daughter. And again, I don't even know anything about that situation. Yeah, she robbed Tawanda for about 600. Yeah, she did when her brother passed away. I'm like, you know what? Laura talks about everybody else's fucking kids, right? I'm not even talking about her kid. I wish the best for her kid. I really do. I hope her kid, I hope she heals. I hope she, could move on with her life and, but we've all been through, we've all been through this shit, dude. We've all been through this shit. Every single person here has been through heartbreak in their lives, okay? When they were young. We've all been through it. Laura acts, she always does this. She always acts like, no, my kid's heartbreak is the worst. It's like, yeah, it's pretty bad that it was before the wedding, but it's not the worst. She'll get over it. We'll move on. She will get over it, okay? My opinion, her daughter needs love and compassion, not a grift for a trip. It would be better to lose the deposit and reschedule the airfare later. This is sad, not a fun vacation. It is called empathy. Yeah, Laura doesn't know how to do that. So she thinks going on a vacation is going to just solve all her fucking problems.
Deserves better before she.
But yeah, she was talking about BJ, you didn't raise your daughter. And again, I don't know anything about the girl BJ, but like, Laura, why are you even bringing that up? That has nothing to do with anything on here.
Makes the ultimate sacrifice of getting married.
I'm assuming maybe BJ reacted to the stream, where Laura's this one that we're watching. I don't know. I have no idea because I didn't watch it. As soon as Laura starts playing that girl, I can't listen.
So I told
there was a bridal shower. Wasn't there an engagement party too?
her I've never been more proud of her. And I don't think I could have, called it off 33 days before. I'd probably still go through with it. Do
you guys hear that? I'd probably still go through with it. So she's insulting BJ for saying that she would go through with it and marry the person. But right here, she admits that she also would go through with it.
To do it, which is wrong. But I know me and I know I would have.
Laura would go through with it because she would be like, ooh, she'd be seeing those wedding gifts coming in, those envelopes. And she'd be like, fuck it, I'm just going to go with it. And then she'd take all the money and then break it off.
So I told her, I said, you know what? As fucked up as a mom as I am, I said, as crazy as a mom I am.
As fucked up as a mom as I am? I've never said that, but okay.
I raised you right.
Always about her. I raised you right. I've never heard somebody that has to say this out loud so many fucking times, dude. I raised you right. I did this right. Her poor kid gets no credit for, being smart or intuitive or making good decisions. It's all Laura who, because Laura raised her right. That's why she's, capable of doing this. Okay.
Like, I raised you to believe in yourself, never second guess yourself. I think I did a pretty good
That's exactly what she's trying to do. She's trying to convince herself.
Job.
Laura's like obviously insecure about something when it comes to being a mom. I mean, I'm sure we all are. And in some grades, I don't know about. I think it's pretty normal as a parent to just like second guess yourself all the time and be like, am I doing the right thing? Am I gonna fuck my kid up? Like, because you don't want to do that, But she like constantly has to like question this and be like, okay, this is more verification that I did a good job and I raised my kids right. Like, always like saying it out loud. It's very strange.
Because you've shown amazing strength.
And you got all that strength from me. That's what she's basically saying right now.
And I couldn't be more proud of her. She is very strong. And I'm just...
Oh, see you later, Soldier.
So I'm going to Vegas with her.
Have fun and be safe, of course.
And then I told her last night, because she said, I'm still going to Vegas. I said, I'm going to go with you. She's like, okay. And then I said, do me a favor, call your dad. I was like, LA.
She's like, do me a favor, free shit.
Is only a few hours from Vegas. So she calls Ron, and I told him, we told him what was happening. So then I was like, I'm thinking about bringing her to LA for
Yeah, nobody needs a trip to Vegas. Just love and support at this point in time. There's nothing you can
the
do.
night. I was like, do 2 days in LA so she could see
Like, I feel like a normal parent would be like, you know what? Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe you should just get your money back and, settle everything at home and get yourself together, figure out where you're going to be living, right? Because that seems to be a problem. No, Laura's like, okay, I'll come with you. I don't have the money, but I'll come with you. She invited herself. Ron is the dad, the Beetlejuice guy.
LA.
Laura's,
I think that
I'm sorry, Ron is Laura's husband. Oh my God, this is such a crazy situation.
would be a lot of fun. He's like, yeah, that's great. He's like, I'll get you guys a hotel. He's like, we'll do Universal all day. All right. So we're going to have a lot of fun.
Remember when Laura's like, I don't say that. Oh my God. She invited herself. Yes. She invited herself. Yes.
So now she's even more excited. I said, every time you get so upset, every time you get upset and you think about everything, just think how much fun we're going to have. She's like, yeah, I know. I've never been to LA. So
again, if Laura had the money to do this trip, I would totally be like, yeah, great. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's great. You'll at least distract her for a week, okay, away from reality. But you don't even have the money to do this. That's where it's all fucked up for me. Because, like, you don't have the money to do this.
we're going to have a blast.
Matching tattoos. Daughter says my mom is a CPS caller. Perp says I am the CPS caller. Oh my God, that would be perfect.
So we're going to have a good time.
In fairness, my parents raised me right. My dumbass still left home at 17 for an older man. That wasn't my parents' fault. I was 17. Dude, my parents raised me right. And guess what? I made fucking tons of mistakes in my life when it came to fucking relationships and everything. I mean, that's just kind of like a learning experience, you know? It's like everybody goes through that. Everybody goes through heartbreak. And sadly enough, we do. Like, you're never going to find the right person if you don't filter through the fucking wrong ones first, right?
No, I have 2 of my kids. The twins have one dad. The other one, my little one, is Brad, who died. Yeah, we are going to have a blast.
We are going to have a blast. I just don't have the money to pay for it.
I told her it's going to be fun. But
No, that's not the one she drove 9 hours to get some from. That's the other one.
oh, I'm so glad she called it off too. And I don't know. I mean, I know what the final straw was, but I don't know if I could have done it this far along. I just don't know if I could have done it.
God,
So the
dude.
fact that she did, and she's sticking with it through all his alligator tears and him coming over all hours of the night. She hasn't been alone. One of us have been with her every minute. But she's still going to school. She had school today. She had to work. And I told her, I said,
No, she never said what the final straw was. We'll probably find out, I'm sure, because she has to tell everybody. Her children's accomplishment are not hers. The sooner she figures out, the better off she'll be. Yeah, she doesn't get that. She doesn't fucking understand that.
fucking amazing. I don't think you realize how amazing you are.
And it's all because of me.
So that's why I've disappeared the last couple of days. Because a lot of people have reached out to me like, are you okay? I'm starting to think something happened.
A blast with your mom when you said this was supposed to be your honeymoon. I don't know. If it was me, I'd be like, that would make me more sad to go on my honeymoon and then be on my honeymoon with my mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I love my mom, but, like, it's supposed to be your honeymoon. Like, I don't know if that's a great idea.
So no, I'm fine. Because I haven't posted anything. I haven't been in any chats. I haven't been anywhere.
Yeah.
YouTube has been like the furthest thing from my mind. I wish she lived closer though. But what does her brother think? Which one? Which brother?
Oh, yeah. She invited herself 100%. I know. I didn't know Laura disappeared, and I didn't see anybody asking where she was. That's the funny part. I mean, didn't she go live just like 2 days before this? Like, nobody was wondering where you were, Laura. You just wanted to tell the internet about this so you could grift. Let's just be real. Nobody was like, "Oh, where's Laura? She hasn't been around for 2 whole entire days." Like, maybe her fucking Patreons were asking or something, but like, tell them privately. Nobody else was asking. Nobody else on the internet was like, "Whoa, where's Laura?" You know, like she's done this before. She's been gone for like 2 or 3 days where she didn't go live. Like, just fucking tell people like, "Oh, I was busy. I had things to take care of." No, she comes on and tells everybody that she all this personal fucking thing. Shit, I mean.
Her twin brother, the first night that we went over there and she was like having panic attacks, he started cleaning her house. Like, he was doing great. Last night, he couldn't get me up, and her
This is so funny. He couldn't get me up.
best friend called at like 2:30 in the morning, get mom up. You know, she needs to come here. He just showed up. So I wouldn't get up. Sophia
So Laura refused to get out of bed for her kid because she's such a great mom.
Phoenix,
I'll tell you something, dude. My mom fucking always got out of bed for me. I will never fucking forget that. I got so violently fucking sick one time. I mean, I've never been this sick in my fucking life. And I called my mom and she got out of bed at 3 a.m. and fucking brought my ass to the hospital, dude. My mom did not fuck around when it came to fucking momming, dude. She was the best.
filled up his gas tank and he was ready to drive over there. And then Sage called and said he didn't have to. But I was like, that was nice of him.
And she had to work the next day, mind you. She had to be at an actual fucking job the next day.
And Dayton's, doesn't know everything, but, he's like, Mom, you called this months ago. I said, more like 2 years ago.
Why are you saying this out loud, Laura? Why? Why? Oh my God.
Shut up, Ed Wolf. I was like, who the fuck just wrote that?
What did he write? Hold on, I need to see. I never saw what he wrote. I cannot fucking believe she's saying this out loud on a fucking live stream. Like, oh, I knew this was doomed from the beginning. Okay, well, why didn't you say anything?
I realized it was you. And I wrote him a letter today.
Oh my God.
And then he called Sage crying. She's like, Mom, why'd you write him? I was like,
What did he write? Can you sit up an interview with him? I would like to interview him.
I had to. I said I had to get it off my chest. I was like, I wasn't mean.
She wouldn't get up, but aren't her stupid sheep saying to Tinker she has been with her daughter 24/7 since all this happened? Yeah, she's
So
I still wait up for my 21-year-old son to make sure he gets home okay. Seriously.
But that's it.
What the fuck? My daughter's baby daddy almost killed her. She left him after that, but we are stuck with his drunk ass. He drunk texts me at odd hours looking to hook up. What? Anyone avoiding that shit is good. Wait a second. Your daughter's baby daddy wants to hook up with you? Who's this chick? It's just Irish girl. That sounds fucking messy as fuck.
See? That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God, dude.
And we told her emotional abuse changes to physical after years. It never stays at just emotional. It'll eventually get physical. No, I haven't. She reached out to Sage at one point, but Sage didn't answer her. And then my mom unfriended her. I haven't unfriended her yet.
Why not?
Yeah, he was punching holes in the walls, hurting the dog. Yeah, it was bad. I said that.
Or so you say.
That's it. Done.
Oh my God.
But she knows my best friend went through it. My best friend went through very bad physical, and it wasn't always. It started out as emotional, and then went
So we need to hear this too.
to the point that he almost fucking killed her. That's what I said, Amber. The dog has been great the last couple of days, like literally great. I said, Sage, the dog is not nuts. I was like, you're nuts. The dog is fine. She's like a typical dog. I mean, she gets a little crazy when you first walk in and she doesn't know her own strengths, but there's nothing wrong with her. She's been fine. And I was like, I'm telling you, it was him that made her fucking crazy.
Oh no, Rock Gem. We'll put up a new link on a community post. We'll figure it out. Is your password not working? Huh? Oh, maybe they need to join Laura's memberships.
But that's it. That's my update. So now we got to go back tonight. We got to do more painting. We got a lot done though. Me and her best friend.
Not just sharing another person's business. She's sharing her. Oh, you're talking about the friend, yeah.
Got so much done last night. But she called her landlord. It happens to be a friend. And told her, you know, what was happening. And she said, if you need to move out, I understand. So she said, my mom said, we'll get the house in perfect, you know, moving condition. So everything will work out. But I agree with you about the dog. Thanks, Iris. Yeah, me and her bridesmaids have been there round the clock, nonstop.
Except for the time you didn't want to get out of bed.
Because we don't want to leave her alone. Like her best
New resume level unlocked. Caesar dog whisperer trainer.
friend's boyfriend bought pizza last night. She's been there for like 2 days already.
Why isn't that girl going to Vegas with her?
And she called the boyfriend. It's like, can you bring us pizza? Bring me some pajamas. So she has great friends, a great mom.
Oh my God, dude. Dude, she needs all the pats on the back. All the pats on the back. She has great friends, great mom. Wow, dude. Wow. A great mom who knew that this relationship was doomed, but sat there and just fucking acted like she was so fucking happy for her.
This is where I might lose you guys. There's 2 dead spots on this road.
A great mom who's sharing all her fucking personal shit, like while it's fresh, while it's happening on the fucking internet with a bunch of fucking strangers. Great mom.
Boop.
Oh my God.
So if I do lose you guys,
She didn't have her hearing aids in.
I'll probably be on tonight. It'll be late though, but I have no idea what's even happening on YouTube. I have not listened at all.
Yeah.
I haven't been in Discord really. I haven't been listening.
I know, she doesn't sound upset, right? Like, I don't know. There's something about this whole stream was so weird to me because she sounds like very apathetic about the whole situation. Like, there's no emotion. You know, it's almost like she's just saying the things that she thinks she needs to say. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Something about it just comes across very disingenuous. I don't know.
No idea. All I keep saying when I scroll through it for music, all I keep seeing is stuff about Lauren. I was like, oh my God, we're still on fucking Lauren. And then I heard Duty Ron struck someone. I don't know who.
She hasn't been on YouTube, but she knows that Duty Ron struck somebody and that everybody's covering Lauren.
But I saw a headline, something about Duty Ron striking. He struck me once.
Yeah, no. Yeah, exactly. She was fired for this reason.
So yeah, he does strike. He plays shit. Unless you don't talk bad about him. If you talk bad about him, that's when he strikes. Oh, he struck BJ? Well, she plays everybody's shit.
So do you.
You don't want to know, Bad Wolf. Hidden True Crime is the channel.
Everybody's fucking, oh, dude, it is annoying. I mean, at this point in time, everybody's covering this shit. It's like, dude, all right.
And that's all anyone. I can't believe 3 days later, though, it's still anything people talk about. You sent Britt strong words. The world is going after Lauren. Oh, B-Tim covered it? Oh. I think it's a B-Tim. And I'm over it. Oh, I agree with you. Oh, strong worded email. Damn, Acme didn't strike her. Motherfucker struck me. Whoop.
Is it off limits to say she's a horrible human and mother? Yeah, I don't like to say people are bad mothers, but I will say I just don't agree with her fucking some of the things that she does as a mother. Like they're things that I would never fucking do personally, you know. Overall, am I gonna like judge her as a mother? No, but I just personally, these are just things that I don't think I would ever fucking do. That's it. No, I don't believe she feels anything either. I think she's just like, oh my god.
So I'll let you guys know now, so it's no surprise. I am putting up a donation fund for Vegas/LA
There we go.
to raise as much money as possible for her to have the best time possible because it's only a month away.
Bad Wolf writes in her chat, people don't like you for some reason, Laura. What do you think that reason is? I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but.
So don't be surprised when I put up a fund every night that I go live.
East Coast Life writes, Laura is what happened. What?
I'm giving it a fair warning now. So nobody is shocked.
I'm giving you a fair warning. I never heard anything like this. Like, I'm warning you guys that I'm going to be begging you for money. What the fuck, dude? This is so fucked up. Oh my god.
So it is so fucking dark here.
Oh my god, dude.
I don't know if, like, we don't know deposits, what we're getting back, what we're not getting back.
See, if Laura was actually paying for this shit, she would say what I'm getting back, but she's not. That's why she's saying what we're getting back.
To me, the contract with the DJ says that I should get everything back except the deposit, which is fine.
See, that's the only thing she paid for, the DJ.
That'll be our Wizard of Oz money and food for the week.
So with this, she said that would be the Wizard of Oz money and food for the week, but she still needs $2,000 for Wizard of Oz and food for the week. Okay.
But
fair warning, scam coming.
Like, my mom doesn't think the caterer is going to give anything back, and
that's probably because her mom paid for the caterer, and that really sucks, dude.
Photographer gave back. So we shall see.
The priority should be contacting guests, canceling reservations, and dealing with deposits, returning unused gifts, and even offering to return used via gift cards, Visa gift cards, or donations being made. Well, that's what I'm like. What do you do? Like, you already had a shower and everything. Do you like keep this stuff from the shower? Like, I don't know. I have so many questions.
Dude, I can't see.
Maybe don't make the 4-hour drive to Los Angeles if your husband can't at least pay for the plane ticket and rental car for you to visit him with your daughter. Yeah, right?
I don't know why anybody wants to live in the middle of the fucking country. Turtle Boy, I haven't heard about him in a while.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, Bad Wolf wrote in the chat, are you gonna show her where you used to dance? I'm fucking deceased. Oh
nah, Bad Wolf, that place closed down years ago. It got shut down by the FBI, I think.
Oh my god. I can't.
For mafia money laundering, I believe.
Oh, I didn't know what she was talking about. I remember hearing her say this, and I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? Because I wasn't watching her chat.
I think it's just an empty space now.
Oh my god.
She's too young though.
Like this empty space between your fucking ears.
Oh, she's not 21 yet. She can't get into bars.
So why go to Vegas?
That's why I think LA would be fun, because at least she can see it.
She was talking about, because Bad Wolf said in the chat, are you going to show her where you used to dance? And she said that place got shut down. Oh my god. I wouldn't expect my gift back, but I would never attend another shower for her.
Everybody has reviews of Lauren. I'm like so over it. It's gotten worse.
All right, she like lost. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
It looked like Burnt Toast was on it for like 15 hours or something.
Oh my god. I thought it caught fire. That's why she didn't have proof. Girl, who even knows? I don't know. Yeah, why would you right choose Vegas for a honeymoon when you can't do much, dude? I am just fucking I don't know, dude. I don't even know what to say. I do not know what to say. It's hard. Definitely the right decision. Sorry, I'm reading this. You're right. Change it to physical. This will be okay in time. It sounds like she has a great support system. It's weird how she doesn't even answer any of these comments either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's the whole fucking thing is fucking weird, dude. Can you tell me the best brand wax melter with a bottom spout? My husband needs it for beeswax. Oh, she's talking about one of the big ones. All right. Wow, dude. Somebody's asking Laura for fucking candle making advice. All right. Dude. What do you guys think? Is this crazy or not? Is this like not the most fucking insane thing you've ever heard in your fucking life? Oh my god, dude. I can't. Look, there's nothing wrong with like taking your kid on a trip and trying to like help boost her spirits, okay? So don't think that that's what I'm saying. But when you don't have the money to do that, that's where I have a fucking problem. I mean, I'm not fucking donating to her stupid ass, but I'm just saying like you don't have the money to do this. It's a great idea, but you don't have the money to do it. So like why does everybody else have to pay for this? Problem that your kid's having. I just don't understand. I don't understand. A year ago, Laura said she was a stockbroker and worked for some financial institution. The Wolf of Wall Street she worked for. Now the Vegas club she worked at had mafia ties. So much bullshit, girl. You can't make it up. Yeah, I mean, you can't. Oh my god. What? Didn't she say she worked at the Crazy Horse though? Isn't that place like still there? I think isn't that like a famous strip club there? I mean, come on, dude. I'm just saying. Great idea, Laura, but the execution. You don't have the money to fucking do this, dude. You have some fucking nerve, really, asking people to fucking pay for your ass to go on a trip that you don't have to go on. You know what I'm saying? And using this and then she knows that like she can't just come on. She has to share all the details so that she could get the money to go on the trip. Like, this isn't going to solve anything. It's a nice gesture, but it's not going to solve anything. Okay. At the end of the day, the heartbreak is still going to be there. The feelings are still going to be there. Yeah. You might temporarily, feel better on a trip, but I don't know. I don't know how you would feel better going on your honeymoon without your husband. I don't know. To me, that's like maybe with your girlfriends, but I don't know. Going with your mom, I don't know how that's going to make you fucking feel better, but especially when she doesn't have the money to do anything and thinks that $2,000 is enough money to fucking go to Vegas with. I mean, what a fucking crazy thing. She said it burned down. That's why she couldn't show proof she was a showgirl. Yeah, I remember her saying something about something burning down. Good God, dude. Good God. And a tennis coach. Oh my God. You always find new ways to drift around the holidays. Yeah, dude. I think you're talking to Laura, sweetie pie, not me, right? Because I don't need to drift anywhere. I think you might grift, but has she ever said the name of the venue where she was a showgirl? No, because she never was a fucking showgirl. We all know that. Oh my God. I'm pretty sure it was part of the segment she produced on Fox for Donald Trump Jr. discussing the mob and shady business dealings. He never had a show. Wasn't that like proven? All of Laura's accomplishments burned in a house fire too, including pictures and records. Yeah, everything. If these idiots in her chat want to give her money, that's on them. I wouldn't give her a dime. Christmas is literally around the corner. That's what I'm saying, dude. I wouldn't give her shit. I gotta worry about my own fucking kid. Not her fucking kid. No offense. I mean, I feel bad and all, but I ain't fucking paying for her trip that I know isn't gonna solve anything. Laura's acting like, her kid's sick and needs like life-saving medication. That's totally different. You know what I'm saying? Then in that case, I'd be like, okay. But like, this is like, yes, it's very sad. It's very tragic. but everybody in their 20s, at some point in their fucking teens and 20s, has gone through a fucking heartbreak, dude. Every woman in this chat has gone through fucking some sort of heartbreak. If you haven't, God bless you. But, you know, most of us have, okay? With a relationship that we were in. I mean, yeah, this has a little extra layer, you know, of craziness because there's a wedding and, you know, whatever. But I mean, at the end of the day, heartbreak is heartbreak. Okay. Whether when you love somebody and then you find out that the person is not the person you thought they were, it fucking sucks. Okay. It sucks. So, and it's not easy. And, you know, I know for me, a trip wouldn't have fucking solved my problems, like my heartbreak. I just had to get over things in time and process it in my brain and realize that, you know, it just wasn't meant to be. And I was actually better off in the end, you know? I mean, give me a fucking break, dude. There are new people there they don't know. No, they don't. They don't. Laura said she worked for Donald Trump Jr. when he had a show on Fox, which he never had, right? 5-finger death punch. The Trump son never had a show on Fox, Laura. Lara Trump has a show, but it started in 2024. She's such a liar, dude. That's okay, sweetie pie. I just cannot. Your little slice of pie thing is so cute. I made little earrings that look like that. Hold on. I gotta let the pain in the ass in again, because now he wants to come in. First he wants to go out, now he wants to come in. Come on, Joey Doo. Oh, now you want to go in the backyard. Okay. You gotta go front yard, backyard. Want to go out here for it? Oh my God. He's going from one front yard to bark to the backyard to bark. I can't help it. If people want to walk their dogs past my house, they gotta know that they're getting I hope her daughter doesn't hear this though. No, I hope, oh my God, I don't even know what to say. What's Zoom? 2 times? Oh my God, dude. Yeah, that's probably why she has such horrible hearing loss from all the loud small bar concerts. Dude. Oh, I let my dogs he wants to go in and out. And the thing is, I let him in the front because he likes to lay on my porch. And I have to also let him in the back too. So he like goes from the front to the back. So I'm like constantly, I'm like a doorman, basically, or woman all day, just fucking opening doors all day. It's like the front door, the back door, the front door, the back door. Oh my God. Anyway, I couldn't believe this when I was listening to this last night because I'm like, I can't believe she's like expecting people to fucking pay for this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that the situation is tragic and it's horrible and I feel awful for her kid, but Laura doesn't need to go to Vegas. Let's just be real, especially when she doesn't have the fucking money. You know, it's like she's acting like it's almost like this entitlement. Like, you should pay for me because, you know, clearly, you know, her kid's the only one who ever went through any heartbreak. And then to be sharing all this detail about this situation while it's all so fresh, you know what I'm saying? Like, this just happened, dude. This just fucking happened. This all just happened. Like days, like within days. And she's fucking sharing it on the internet. And also, not for nothing, but like, think of like the kids' parents, like, these are young people. Do you know the parents want out there that he's abusive? Like, how do you know one of these crazy people in your chat isn't gonna find this guy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just fucking like, what are you doing? And then sharing the letter that you fucking wrote to him, like, which is weird in itself. Why'd you even write that? Oh my God, she's fucking all crazy. I'm like, oh my God, is this really happening right now? And at the end of the day, the priority should be your fucking kid's heartbreak, and that's it. Oh my God, it's just so fucked up, dude. I've never seen anything like this. Oh, that's right. She did claim that she was one of the kids on that show. You're right. I think it was Zoom or like something like that. Romper Room, some shit like that. Yep. The holes in the wall disturbing. If that's even true though, Beefers. Like, maybe it was one hole in the wall. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. We don't know the other side of this story, okay? That's all I'll say. Zoom was filmed in Boston. Zoom's like, it was like one of those like kids shows, like in the 70s or something, or the 80s. It's the entitlement. There may be people in her chat going through something really tough that they don't want to share, but she makes them feel obligated to donate. Well, that's what I'm saying. She's like in there, like, you know, like, oh yeah, I'm just warning you guys, I'm gonna be putting a donation out. And then you're gonna start a fucking GoFundMe for this shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude. Like, great, bring your daughter on a trip. That's a great idea. But you don't have the money to fucking do that. Why should everybody else, right before Christmas, you have some fucking nerve asking people to donate to you when you don't know what other people are going through? Like, oh my God, I just cannot believe the fucking audacity. I just can't. I feel like Laura's the kind of person that would have photos of the holes if there were holes. She probably would. Oh, she definitely took pictures of them. Yeah, I never heard of the kids show either, but oh my God, dude. It's just fucked up, dude. Hey, she's a strong New Yorker. If each of her subs throw in $1, she'll be fine. She's a strong New Yorker. Why does she always have to do that? She said it was filmed in Manhattan when it wasn't. Oh my God, dude. She has no pictures of her on Zoom, said they were all destroyed in a fire. Everything was, all the proof of everything was fucking destroyed in a fire. Oh my God, dude. I just like, I can't believe the fucking audacity of her to be fucking like acting entitled. Like she's entitled to people's money because she wants to go on a trip to help her daughter. And she doesn't even have money to, not even like, all right, I could see like, oh, I need a little extra spending cash, but like, no, you can't even book a flight, dude. You have to pay your credit card off so you could book a flight and rent a fucking car, which you don't even need. I mean, it's just crazy. And then wait, having the balls, that was the part that like just sent me over the fucking moon last night. I was just like, what are you talking about? When she says, oh, you know, I don't want to have to say no. So I'm like, so you want to spoil your kid when you don't have it like that. Like you don't have it to spoil your kid. Like, trust me, I would love to spoil the shit out of my kid too, but I don't have it like that. So instead of like trying to trick my kid into thinking I do, I just let him know like what reality is. Like, dude, like I don't have the money for that, you know? I mean, you know, learning the word no isn't a bad thing. She's not just from New York. She's an agnostic, atheist, Jewish, Wiccan with a degree in religious studies. Oh my God, dude. She's a strong, crowd-funded woman. Oh my God. A strong, independent woman. Oh my God, dude. I can see her asking for money for the maid of honor or bridesmaid to go last minute, but herself, hell no, bitch, you're grown. If you can't afford it, then you shouldn't go, for fuck's sake. So that's exactly. You're 54 years old. If you can't afford to bring your kid to fucking Vegas, I don't know. How is she paying for this? Or how about this? Take the money back. How much was the DJ? Take some of that money that you said you got back, right? And fucking, hey, Tony, I'm a real New Yorker. I'm from Long Island. What do you call it? Take the money back from the DJ and put that towards your fucking trip. I can't believe her, dude. I cannot fucking believe her. And it's not even like she's asking people to like buy things. She's like straight up just put money in my fucking account. Okay, thanks. And here's the goal that I'm trying to reach. And then she's saying I'm not raising money for bullshit things like lawyer funds. I'm like, you really don't think that this is a bullshit thing, Laura? Because it is. Sorry, but it is. You're not raising money. This is the most bullshit thing I think I've ever seen anybody fucking beg for money for on the internet, to be quite honest with you. Oh my God, dude. Unfucking believable. Will she post her Christmas list before or after the Grifty Moon? The Grifty Moon. Oh my God, that's so fucking funny. The Grifty Moon. Dude, this is so crazy. So crazy. I can't believe she showed the dress either, dude. Just like pour more salt in the wound, Laura. Pour more salt in the wound. Show her in the dress. This is her kid, dude. This is her kid. You're as a parent, you're supposed to protect your children, dude. And not only does she not protect this poor girl, she exploits the fuck out of her. From putting a video of her on here crying. Remember that after a CPS call, embarrassing call, right? Then when she moved into her fucking, oh my God, I'll never forget this either. She moved into her fucking college dorm, and Laura films the whole entire interior of the dorm, then walks out the door, films the whole thing. And I'm like, Laura, you have a very young, pretty daughter. Why are you filming all of this so that people know where your daughter goes to school, where she lives, you know, what her fucking dorm room looks like, how many other girls are sitting in there? Like, why are you doing this? Why does YouTube need to see this? I don't understand. Like, just no fucking privacy for her fucking kid at all. At all. No, I didn't grow up in Brooklyn, but my parents are from Brooklyn. My mom's from Brooklyn. I mean, I used to be in Brooklyn all the time when I was a kid because my grandparents lived there, but I'm a fucking Long Islander, and I consider myself a real New Yorker. But Laura, you know, come on, Laura. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. That's the whole thing. Laura acts like there's some, like, being from New York is some flex when it's like, dude, that's just where I was born. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Fucking, who cares? Who fucking cares where you're from? She'll get busted for in the bathroom for vaping. Oh my God, dude. Who wants to bet if she's able to grift money to go? She ends up saying she got kicked out of the airport because a hater called airport security when really she did was drive her kid there. Yeah, right? Could you imagine? Seriously. She's an atheist. She has no business celebrating Christmas. Plus, she's Jewish. I know. She's Jewish first, and then she's an atheist, and then she's asking people to buy her fucking Christmas presents. Which, by the way, I don't know if I told you guys this. Do you remember when I made that video last year about the it was funny. It was like a parody kind of video, the night before Christmas, Laura style, I think. Oh, right? It got, dude, randomly, all of a sudden, I got a fucking strike on it for nudity. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, nudity? I don't even know if that video ever came back. I guess not. I appealed it because I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, there's no nudity. I used the graphic of whatchamacallit? Fucking, oh, there it is. Oh, I must have got it back. All right, nice. It was called 'Twas the Night Before Jewish Atheist Christmas. This one. Yeah, so, like, all of a sudden, right? This was like a month ago. I got a strike on it. Like, I got this email and it's like, oh, there's a strike, and it's like for showing nudity. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't remember fucking putting nudity. So it gives you a timestamp, and I go to the fucking timestamp, and it's really funny because it was like, I gotta look and see exactly what was on fucking screen because it was kind of funny. It was like, oh, it was Laura's face. You know that picture of her when she was in the fucking car with the fucking headphones on and she looked like really greasy looking, like that, like famous picture. She had the big headphones on, whatever. It was that. And then on the other side of the screen, I took a fucking graphic that I found online of Krampus. Maybe he kind of looks phallic now that I'm looking at it. Maybe he's like phallic shaped. I don't know. Like a penis. I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck. But that was like the timestamp. It was like Laura's face and then Krampus on the other side of the screen. It was like a figurine or something that somebody made of Krampus, the Christmas devil guy, right? And it said nudity. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, no. I'm like, what the, like, why is this nudity? So yeah, they took the video down and I was so mad. I was like, that was a fucking good video. But it ended up I appealed it, and I guess I must have won because it's on my channel. So I was like, damn it, that was such a good video. I'm like, fucking A. Wasn't she into witchcraft at one point? Yeah, something like that. She's a Wiccan. She's like fucking everything, dude. She's fucking everything all rolled up into one. Good God. I cannot, dude. Oh my God. They do have AI monitoring. Yeah, so I don't know, but I'm like, nothing looks like nudity on this. Like, I'm like so confused. But can you play it now? Yeah, hold on a second. Jewish Atheist Christmas. Oh my God. I'm like, what the fuck, nudity? Oh my God, dude. I look at this. I turn on my fucking thing and it's fucking this girl Lauren just everywhere. Now they're calling it white privilege, blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, not for nothing. Dude, we went through this, okay? I do think the girl, Lauren, is a fucking drama queen. No questions asked, okay? But at the end of the day, this is how I always handle situations. Like, you go back to the beginning of like how, like, what started this, and it's the fact that fucking they were threatening to expose her fucking text messages. Did she go about handling it the right way? Probably not. But like, come on, dude. And nobody wants their personal text messages fucking exposed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that's sitting there acting like they wouldn't, like they'd be like, "Oh yeah, go ahead. Go, you know, if you're going to sit here and act like you don't talk shit about people, you're a fucking liar, okay? And if you're going to sit there and act like, "Oh, you know, I would be fine if somebody just exposed my personal text messages," you're an asshole. Come on, dude. Nobody would be fucking cool with that. Did she handle it the right way? No. I think she just wanted to stop it, and they're like, "Oh, you know, she wanted to stop her personal text messages from getting out." Well, yeah, no shit. No, anybody would. Who the fuck wouldn't want that? Like, want to stop that? And I'm not even sticking up for the girl because like I said, I think she's a drama queen, and I think she's got her own fucking issues. But girl, come on. You know, so it's like now it's like we're digging through all the fucking, oh my god, the court papers, and like, all right, I'm over it, dude. I can't listen to it anymore. This is so.
'Twas the night before Jewish atheist Christmas, and all through the house, not a candle was made without poop from a mouse. The stockings were hung by the candle studio shelves without care, in hopes that the Amazon wishlist items soon would be there. The adult children were nestled all snug in their dorm room beds, while visions of Patreon wallets and credit cards danced in their heads. With Ma in her Party City wig and bright blue contacts, had stayed up all night counting Queen Bee's fat stacks.
Oh my god, I forgot about this. I haven't watched it.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, she sprung from her dusty leather chair to see what was the matter. Away to the window she drug her feet like a sloth, opened the blinds and threw up the spray-painted cloth. When out on the street there arose such a clatter.
I fucked up here.
It was the Amazon delivery guy at her neighbor's house, so it really didn't matter. The moon on the breast of unmowed lawn appeared to look like snow. The DIY trampoline pool had a toxic green glow, when what to her wondering eyes should appear but a beast with curly ram horns and no fucking reindeer. With yellow eyes that glowed like a Sith, she knew in that moment he must have a small dick.
The little mushroom guy.
More vapid than Laura, the curses he sang, she decided to screech and call him some names. Hey stupid, hey asshole, hey blowjob giver, hey moron, hey loser, you fucking clit licker. Have you ordered a candle? Have you cash apped me at all? If not, then sit the fuck down and lick my left ball. With dry cotton mouth, her tongue went awry. When met with obstacle, word vomit will fly. So back to her desktop, the curses they flew, screaming, so what? I celebrate Christmas, and I'm an atheist Jew. And then, in the twinkling, she thought she heard someone on the roof, but it ended up being Fluffer, just taking a big old poop. As she sat in her chair and was turning around, down the chimney, Krampus came with a bound. He was dressed.
This is when I got struck for nudity. This thing. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know where they saw nudity. I'm like, maybe he looks like a really fucked up penis. I don't know.
Dressed all in fur from his head to his hooves. He was coughing and choking from all the vape juice. A bundle of nothing was flung on his back. He told that fucking peddler to lick his entire ball sack. His horns, how they curled, they weren't so merry. She offered him 10%.
This is where it got struck, right here. Like, before this little thing popped up. It was Laura's face and this. I'm like, what the fuck?
Sent off on a candle with a little plastic cherry. Her big barracuda mouth yelled, you stupid hoe, and he yelled back, bitch, go do some more blow. She clutched the vape between her Temu teeth and exhaled so much smoke it encircled her head like a wreath. She had a long face and half of her belly that shook when she yelled, like her Thanksgiving stuffing made with rice and grape jelly. She was chubby and plump, but too tall to be an elf. Krampus laughed at her ass and asked,
is that a Parsons table under an IKEA shelf?
A wink of his eye and spinning of his head, he screamed,
that shit will fall over.
And he was soon filled with dread. He spoke not a word and went straight to his work and said,
you broke ass bitch.
You ain't getting shit, so stop being a jerk.
Giving her the finger and holding his nose, a fire erupted and up the chimney he goes. He springs to the street to give his getaway car a whistle, and as quickly as he came, he was gone, faux shizzle. But she heard him exclaim as he drove down her block, "Stop begging, bitch, and get a fucking job."
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, bitch.
Oh my God. Do you remember when she... The whole reason I made this was because she made some like stupid fucking song about, I don't know, about like fucking, what was it? The 10th day. Oh fuck, dude. Do you guys remember the HOA? It was like the 12 days of Christmas, but it was like fucking horrible. It was absolutely fucking horrible. So I was like, oh, I'll make a fucking video. You want me to make a fucking song? Well, not a song, but whatever. I'll make a Christmas video about the fucking atheist Jew that's fucking begging for Christmas presents for adult children. Yeah, dude, no, she said she made, like, I totally forgot about that. She made last year, I was so upset that they got fucking taken down temporarily. I also made a commercial. Fuck, I just closed the window. I made a commercial for her fucking candles, I think, for last Christmas. She fucking, oh my God, dude. For Thanksgiving, she said that she made stuffing with grape jelly and rice. And I was like, what the fuck? I don't know. I'm not like a Thanksgiving person. You guys all know. I'm not into Thanksgiving, like at the food. I just don't like a lot of the dishes. But yeah, that sounds disgusting. I don't know. I've never heard of anybody fucking making such a thing. That just sounds disgusting, dude. Grape jelly and rice. Like, I just like, who would ever think to put those two things together? Like, what the fuck, man? What an odd combination of things to put. Where's the fucking commercial, dude? Oh, here we go. Let's watch this. I gotta fucking share this. Hold on. Again. Yeah, grape jelly and rice for stuffing for a turkey. I was like, what? I never heard of that, but okay. Hey, Andy Cruz. All right, ready? This was my commercial for her candles. Hold on. All right, I gotta go back. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, there's no sound? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Ugh, I hate StreamYard sometimes. Why the fuck is there no sound? Oh, I know why. Hold on a second. Oh my God. I suck at life. Oh fuck! Why did I close this screen? Oh my God, now I have to go back through this whole thing again. I closed it instead of fucking just resharing. I shared it the wrong way, that's why. Well, that was nice. You guys are just watching in silence. Jesus. This is why I suck at YouTube. I suck so bad. Oh my God, it's so funny. All right, hold on. Let me go back and get the fucking video and share it the right fucking way this time. Hold on a second. Oh my God. Christmas is coming. Just a little reminder. Is this what I'm, yeah. All right, hold on a second. All right. Oh my God, I can't believe I closed the fucking window, dude. God, I suck at life. All right, ready? Oh, stop playing. Hold on. Ah! Oh my god, no, I didn't want this to go full screen. What is going on? Oh, I'm losing control of everything. All right, Chrome tab, share, also share audio. Okay, let's try this again.
And what better way to say
Oops.
Merry Christmas to your it's
All right, here we go.
Oh, it's Christmas. And what better way
You can hear
to
it now.
say
I'm
Merry
sure.
Christmas to your family
Let me know if
member
you can hear it.
than with this
Let me know if you hear it.
complete abomination. Here at Energy Candles, we don't skip a beat when it comes to Christmas. We go for every single cliche that there is. Have a family member that likes to drink a little too much eggnog? Well, don't worry, we got a drink for you. I fooled you guys. That's not a drink. That's one of our candles, complete with alcohol that's flammable, 2 miniature Coke bottles, because you know those are always floating on top of a drink, and plastic lime slice and straw for extra toxicity. When you light this beautiful double-wicked candle, not only will the alcohol explode, but the plastic will melt, filling your home with the aroma of burning Jack Daniels and melting plastic. A great scent for the holidays. And this beautiful drink of foam with a little bit of Coke and Jack Daniels comes in the finest glassware from Dollar Tree. And if Jack Daniels isn't your drink, maybe you'd want to nestle up by the fireside with our cappuccino in a margarita glass. Just
Cappuccino in a margarita glass.
like all cappuccinos, it comes complete with 2 chocolate bars, giant coffee beans, and forget the cinnamon, we spice this drink up with 2 bottles of Tabasco sauce. And forget the Yule log this year, our double wide wood wick will be sure to light your house on fire, along with all those expensive store-bought Christmas decorations. And since we like to stand out from the crowd, we were sure to make our cappuccino pink instead of the usual brown that it would be. And if your N95 mask doesn't block out the toxic fumes, don't worry, you'll be able to get a little hint of coffee scent. But maybe the cold weather isn't your thing, and if it isn't, we've got the drink for you, our Tequila Sunrise candle, complete with plastic components and vodka that doesn't usually come in Tequila Sunrise, and popped cherry motif
Pop cherry motif.
will make you feel like you're
Dude, I think the plastic, now that I'm looking at this, I think the plastic, like, she must have put this in there. Like, usually when you're putting in beds in the wax, you got to, like, reheat it. I mean, it must have been really hot because it looks like it actually melted the fucking plastic over here. Holy shit.
losing your virginity somewhere in the tropics on a beach. And this special drink will train your nasal palate with the wonderful scent of BPA and all the VOCs your little heart desires. And if you order now, we'll throw in a free fire extinguisher with each alcohol drink candle. Nothing says, honey, I'm home for the holidays like a Molotov cocktail. And if your friends and family members are raging alcoholics and you don't want to offend them with these monstrosities, don't worry, we got you covered. Our one-of-a-kind, whatever the fuck these are sure to fill your heart with every Christmas cliche there is. They come complete with red gingerbread men, red candy canes, and of course our ever so famous red unidentifiable objects. And because we always like to make it look like our candles are bleeding, we were sure not to mix the dye in properly because we just want to make our money and we're not worried about putting out quality products. And while we're on the subject,
I really, like, what the fuck is going on there, dude? Like, what is that? I want to know why there's, like, what, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Like, I don't make candles in glass, so I don't know what would cause it, like, this. Either you didn't mix the dye good enough, but it looks like, to me, it looks like a little bit of, maybe, I don't know. You either use liquid dye, dye number 5, yeah, some Red Lake number 5. I think you use like either liquid dye or like this wax. Like you take a little, it's like a little concentrated wax chip and you throw it in that's how you dye the wax. I prefer that kind. I don't know. The liquid dye I don't love. But like I don't know why either it didn't get mixed in or something else is going on here, but I don't know why there's like these splotches of darker color. It's so strange.
You want to make sure that that ant that got you the ugly sweater last year chokes on all the hazardous fumes. And so with that said, we put in plastic candies and plastic cherries just for those family members.
And a bottle of ketchup.
And our crafty designers were also sure to include extra long wicks so that they were easy to locate in the pile of shit on top of your candle. And a special tray to catch all the overflowing wax that is sure to drip outside of this candle and destroy whatever surface you put on is sold separately. And no candle of ours is complete without glitter and little balls. And if you can't find something in our new Christmas collection, don't worry, we got you covered. You could order this beautiful, looks like it was made by a preschooler candle from our classic line. Complete with wreaths from the Dollar Tree craft section, pine cones from my backyard, and glitter tape, because nothing is complete without glitter. And for an extra $27.99, you could get your very own 3 strands of tinsel. So don't forget to go to www.energy, spelt with an IE because we don't like to spell things properly, candles.com, or energy, spelt with an IE, candlestudio.com, and have yourself an explosive little Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Oh my God, dude. I'm such an asshole. I don't deny that though, you know. Oh, that was fucking great. That was fucking great. Oh my God. All right. 50 Cent is screaming plastic candy shop. Yeah, I'll take you to the candy shop. I still don't get the fucking plastic in the candles, dude. I'm like, I don't know. I would just never take that risk to like do that. Someone has to make the Vegas Grift candle commercial. Girl, don't fucking tempt me. Don't fucking tempt me. Is yours for $75.99 free shipping? She claims they are 100% organic. What would happen if they were actually sent in to be tested? I don't know, dude. I don't know about that. Organic. I mean, most of the time, like personally, when I think of organic, I don't think of like heavy dyes. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I feel like when you're the organic aesthetic is a clean aesthetic where everything's like white or like, you know, colorless in a sense. When it comes to candles, I mean, organic candles, I don't know. It just sounds like a fucking scam to me, if you ask me. But, you know, there's like a lot of the bullshit that is spread around about candles and, you know, the toxins and yada, yada, yada is all bullshit. All bullshit. Remember, they are luxury candles, better than other candles. Yeah, so that was her Christmas commercial. The candles haven't been pushed that hard. I'm a little, you know, disappointed because I wanted to see some fucking fang wax melts this year, some pumpkins, some skulls. We didn't see anything. We didn't fucking see anything. When you think of organic, I don't think of Dollar Tree cocktail glasses. Yeah, no, it's the plastic that's heating up. That's the issue. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you light that shit up, like, you know, common sense, you would think that most people would know to like take the plastic out before you light it. But like, dude, they have to put warnings on plastic bags not to put them over your fucking head. Okay. And like on Tide Pods not to eat them. So like, yeah, people might light it with the plastic in there, not knowing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like people might just be like, oh, it's in the candle. It must be safe, you know? Maybe it's some type of plastic that's made for candles. Like they don't know. Like, and I hope to God when she sent those out, she sent them with like instructions to tell people like remove the plastic before you light this, if they even lit it. Oh my God, so bad, so bad. I told you guys I recently saw a fucking picture of a candle of hers that literally the entire fucking thing was in flames. Like, I'm talking the entire candle was in flames, not just the wick. The entire fucking surface of the candle went up in flames. How are getting that plastic out without destroying the candle? And then somebody else left me a comment under my video saying that their candle did the same thing. And I'm like, oh my God. And like, I know everybody jokes about it, but like, no, I actually saw the proof. Like, I actually saw the proof of it happening. eco-friendly stuff is often misleading. Yeah, it is. Also, don't put your children in the plastic bags either. Yeah, like we need to be told that, right? Do you know how fucking stupid and desperate for content you look, you absolute toothless joke? Oh, gee, wonder who that could be. Who could that be? Metalhead Doll. Is that Laura? Could that be Laura? Yeah, I'm desperate for content, dude. Because, you know, I'm really trying to be YouTube's next biggest thing here. So I'm very desperate for content. You got me. You got me. You know that you got me. Don't block that person. Hold on. Metalhead Doll. I mean, really, who could that fucking be? Who could that be? Hold on. I just want to grab that little thing. Desperate for content. You know, desperate for content you are. Says the person that's like, oh, I'm what do you call it? I'm gonna cover Britney, right, for the next week because I'm trying to grift for a fucking trip. Yeah, desperate. You want to talk about desperate? I ain't the one fucking begging for money. Okay. I don't even see this person. Where the fuck did they go? Desperate for yeah, exactly. Thank you. Desperate for content is grifting off of Britney. That's exactly it. Must be the person who could the names be any more fucking obvious, dude? Seriously. How come I don't see this person in my chat? Where the fuck did they go? They disappeared. You must be desperate. I love when they always come in. Why do they always come in at like the end? Like I'm playing my own old videos, dude. Metalhead Doll 2146. Wait, hold on. Let's see when their account was fucking made. Metalhead, what is it? Doll 2146. Hold on. 2146. Let's see when their account was made. Here they are. June 21st, 2022. Wonder who that could be associated with. It's the same time all these other accounts were made. Not as desperate. Yeah, exactly. Not as desperate as someone who created a troll account just to say MM's desperate. Seriously. You why don't you come in on your regular fucking account and say it? Why do you have to come in on a fucking metalhead? We know that this isn't your regular account. Triggered and desperate. LOL. Yeah, I'm Laura, you moron. You probably are. Aw, are you scared to say this under your regular account? Why is that? Most of Laura's troll accounts are from 2022. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All the other accounts all those other troll accounts, all from 2022. But who the fuck else would name themselves Metalhead Doll? Laura's the only person that fucking listens to that shit that I know of. 21. I got 21 questions and they're all about us. I love how she had to announce that her rent was due right before the trip. Yeah, of course. Yeah, be careful. You'll get threatened with harassment charges. Oh boy. 2022, you stupid asshots. It's not a troll account. It's new and it's my only account. Yeah, okay. Okay, we believe you. It's not a troll account. It's new. Oh, you know who this is? Oh my God. This person that loves to fucking use commas. Everything's commas instead of periods. Welcome back. You're a fucking weird bitch. Welcome back. Rent due on the 24th of the month? Yeah, maybe. Metalhead lose CPS's number. I'm going to see Deliver Me from Nowhere tonight. What's that? I have no idea. Yeah, exactly. 3.weirdo BB. Exactly. They're back with yet another account. Are there still metalheads out there? I guess. Metalhead horse. Oh my God. I can't, dude. I can't. Triggered much? Sit the fuck down. I think I got a super chat. It's new. It's their only account. Yeah, it's their only account, right? But we've never fucking seen them before. But it's their only account. We believe you. It's an alt account. It's their only account that on that alt phone. The alt burner phone, you mean? Laura was supposed to be going back to true crime. I thought it's almost the end of the year. So much for her New Year's resolution. Yeah, well, she was also supposed to be on camera all the time, right? Hi, Nana. How are you? Laura, you don't worry me at all. I have more talent in my little finger than you have in your long second toe. No, that's me with the long second toe. Laura's first toe is long. I'm the one who has fucking freaky fucking toes that the two middle toes for some reason are longer than the fucking big toe that's supposed to be the longest. Oh my God. I'll wait till they're married and have kids. Yeah. Oh my God. Until they're married and have kids. I can't believe, like, I don't know. I can't believe she sat around thinking that, you know, oh yeah, this is doomed. But I thought it would happen after they had kids, you know, down the road. Oh my God. I can't believe she said the quiet part out loud. You know what I'm saying? She had to have comebacks on a tab. That was fucking hilarious. Oh my God. Wait, are you talking about her comeback book that she was going to buy? Watch this whole thing. What big grift. Please tell me the last time Laura got busted out in a troll account. I'll wait, because that would be a hard never. Let me see. HOA officer, Dr. Salty Motivation. What do we got? Felicia DeGrilas, right? Standing Still. Yeah, there's been tons of them. What kind of mother says they knew a marriage would fail but thought it'd be after they had kids? Not a good one. Well, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, if you thought that as a person, look, I know there's only so much you could do. Oh, Munchausen Mandy. I know there's only so much you could do as a parent, right? When your kids reach a certain age to, like, you know, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if it's the best thing to say anything, but I don't know what you do in that situation. But yeah, I mean, she sat around. I certainly, if I like really felt strongly that like something was off, I certainly wouldn't be giving money towards a wedding. You know, I'd be like, sorry, you're on your own. You want to get married? You can pay for your own wedding. If I thought something was off in the marriage, I wouldn't finance it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'd necessarily do anything to stop the wedding, because you can. I mean, but I would definitely wouldn't be contributing towards it. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Is that the right thing? Is that the right thing to do? Who knows? Pretty sure she was all the trolls claiming to be Me Too, Jeannie Wilson, Louise Sanderson, Phrase, etc., etc. Yeah. It's Sarah, if it's not her, it's one of her close friends, you know, that fucking has been known to troll with her. Okay. So must have been her gamer boyfriend. I would say no, finish school and then we'll talk. Well, that's what I would say. I'd say, like, okay, there's nothing wrong. You could be engaged, but if that wasn't the biggest red flag here, but sorry, you know, it was a red flag for me when my brother they got engaged, and then his wife at first was saying, oh, well, wait until next year to get married. But then she rushed it they got engaged in September, right? September of 2000, what was it? 13, I think. Yeah. And they got married in February of 2014. So she like rushed the wedding. You know what I'm saying? And that's when the red flags started going off, because you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no rush to get married once you're engaged. You know, most people wait a year, maybe 2 years, right? So that they could save up and get things in order before they get married. I mean, most people that I know, they get engaged and you're engaged for like a year or two before you actually got married. I've known people who've stretched the engagement out even longer than that. But that seemed to me like it was a very quick, like, I would engage and the wedding's happening within the year, right? Almost. So, I mean, that's kind of a little bit of a red flag. I would be like, great, you know, you got engaged. Why don't you put the wedding off until you're both done with school, or you're done with school, and then get married? Once you get into your career and get into there's no rush to be married at that age, or, you know, or any age, to be honest with you. But you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no rush to be married until you really feel like plan on settling down, having a kid, having, you know, your career set, if that's the case. It's not going to happen unless one of the subs drained by BJ decides to use their credit cards to fund Laura now too. Oh my God, dude. I can't believe all these people that just like throw money at these people. Jesus. If I ever got married again, it's going to be a long engagement. I've been divorced 25 years now and I've never remarried yet. So it's probably never going to happen. And I'm fine with that. I don't know if, like, God forbid anything happened. I don't think I would ever get remarried. Like, we're going to be any more obvious. All you guys, idiots that BJ grifted off. Give me your money now. Ugh. Well, that's why she's like, I mean, she literally said, I'm going to cover her now so that she knows that she could, you know, grift her. Why not sell the dress and purchase a new dress later down the road when she finds the right one? I wouldn't want any bad memories with the dress. That's what I'm saying. I can't even believe, like, that just shows me right there the fact that Laura even told her, yeah, save the dress for your next wedding. Tells me that Laura doesn't have any type of like sentimental attachment to things. Like, to me, I would be like, I don't want that dress. It's going to remind me of this bad relationship that I was in that ended horribly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want to bring that into another. It's like carrying your baggage into a whole nother relationship with you. Like, no, wipe the slate clean, sell the dress, give back the money to whoever the fuck bought the dress for you and paid for it. And then, you know, next time, which is hopefully not for a long time. I mean, hopefully by the time she gets married again, that dress will be out of style. How's that? Okay. Bridal trends, I feel like, change every like 10 years. So, you know, like, who's to even say that dress will be in style by the time she decides to get married again? Hopefully she doesn't jump into another relationship and get engaged anytime soon. You know, I'm hoping it's going to be a good fucking, you know, 5 to 10 years. Jesus. She's like, no, just save it for the next time. Like, what? Like, I can't, like, and that just tells me right there that she like doesn't have any attachment to things, or like, I don't know, that she doesn't associate feelings with anything. Cause I think most people would associate a bad feeling with that and just wouldn't want it around. Like, it's like, oh yeah, save the engagement ring. You know, next time you're in a relationship, you can give it to them and pretend that you're getting engaged. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Unbelievable. Yeah, a real man would say we aren't using a recycled dress. I would be like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a guy, but I think I would be like, what the fuck? You want to wear that to our wedding? Like, didn't you buy that for your last wedding that didn't work out? Yeah, no. Get a new dress. Or like, what is she going to do? Pretend she doesn't have a dress and like trick him? I don't know. It's just like the whole thing to me just seems very fucking, like, that's such a strange idea. Laura's like, yeah, hold on to the dress. Like, wear it for Halloween. $2,000 dress. I don't know. Get rid of the dress. Just get rid of it, dude. Sell it or whatever. See if a bridal shop, donate it, whatever you got to do. If he actually said that, it implies that they have talked about what an awful person Laura really is. Wait, what do you mean? Said what? About what? About what? That you're going to end up like her? I think the dress is the least of her problems. Oh, no, it is. I mean, she's going to have to, there's a lot of other things that go into paying for a wedding and having to get money back. And oh my goodness, she's going to be selling all that shit. I mean, like, when you're 30 days away from a wedding, I'm going to assume you had all your, oh my God. Do you guys remember just like a month ago, she was like saying something about making a GoFundMe for the wedding because she needed $5,000 more for the wedding. Do you guys remember that? Or did that ever like get solved? I don't know. 30 days from a wedding, though, I'm going to assume you had your table settings, right? You had to pay the florist, I would assume. I don't know, because I never had a fucking wedding, but, you know, catering company. You got the DJ, you got the photographer, videographer, if they're two separate people. What else? You know, all that kind of shit. Your bridesmaids gifts that you paid for, right? All the bridesmaids had to pay for their dresses. Then you would have to have your party favors all ready to go, I would think, right? 30 days before a wedding. I mean, holy shit. And again, your kid's happiness obviously comes over all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like your kid's safety, happiness, and well-being comes over the money. The money's, to me, the money's secondary. You know, I would just be happy that my kid's okay. And, you know, all the money, yeah, it sucks, but I'd be obviously more happy that my kid isn't making a mistake with their life, you know, obviously. But still, you have to worry about those things, you know, money, gifts that people bought. Oh my God. Like, you don't even know. There could have been people flying in for the wedding and already booked their tickets. And now what do? You know, are they fucked? They have to like cancel their flights. I don't know. It's just holy shit. Then you got the venue. You got to get the money back. Crazy. Did Caesar let her do if I was playing? Probably a segue for donations. No, she said a couple of months ago. No, I never watched Stranger Things. She said probably, I think it was like a little bit over a month ago. Her daughter asked if she could do a GoFundMe, and she was like, "No, I'm not doing that. I don't have subs like that anymore." That's what she said. But now she, I guess, does because she could raise money. So she couldn't raise money for her daughter's wedding because she told her daughter that I don't have subscribers like that anymore, that pay me like that anymore, right? But here we are like 2 months later and she's asking for $2,000 from the same people. Like it doesn't make any sense for her. So she could go on a trip. Jesus. So I wonder who's going to get the woodside table Laura made in the breakup. Oh my God, dude, what the fuck? I hope the bridesmaids' parents get some money back. Yeah, right? And again, like his family didn't contribute anything to this. That's kind of weird. I mean, I know if you're going like traditional, the bride's parents usually pay for the wedding, but like they didn't do anything. Like not even like a couple $100, maybe pay for the fucking, I don't know, cake or something. Although somebody said that the bridesmaid paid for it, the bridesmaid's parents. Oh my God, that's just crazy to me. Just another way for her to bring money into the conversation. Hold on, I'm gonna just switch over to my phone since I'm not playing anything and my dog is fucking barking to come in. And I'm gonna get off here in a few minutes anyway, but I gotta eat something. Starving. Surely cake not made now, so maybe you could get a refund. True, yeah. I mean, that just sucks, you know? It sucks to have to go, but, you know, it's a good thing that I'd rather waste money and have my kid be safe, right? Than as much as it sucks, than, you know, know my kid's getting married in an abusive relationship. Like, nobody would want that if that's the case. But again, we only heard the one side of not even the one side of the story. We heard it through Laura, who's not the most fucking, who's not the most reliable source, shall we say. All right, hold on. I'm just editing myself. And I'm gonna get hello. All right, wait. I don't know if I got the right one. Yeah. All right. Crazy bitch magnet. It's the right one. That money wouldn't go to Laura for the cake. That money. Oh, we go to her friend. When did she say that the friends paid for it? Good God. She could care less if other people are out money. She always thinks others are better off than her. Yeah. That looks like a New Year's Eve party dress for her. Oh my God. A nursing home patient in her mid-80s. Yeah. That no. I mean, I don't expect anything less from her, but oh jeez. Oh jeez. I'm trying to find Beefrig's comment. It's so hard to see it. She would buy a proper mother of the bride dress. Yeah, that looks like, yeah, that's a great way to explain it. A New Year's Eve dress, something you would wear if you're going out for like, you know, to like one of those like fucking bingo halls or whatever the fuck. Oh my God. You're not eating again, sir. You ate this morning. Oh, you want water? He's driving me nuts. I had to put Ovi on a diet because he was overweight last time. Not too bad, but he's overweight. And the vet that I bring him to, she's like a she has show dogs, you know, Doberman. So she's like, of course, you know, she wants the dog to be perfect weight and everything like that. Um, so anyway, yeah, he had to lose like not that much, like maybe 10 pounds or so, not even. So I realized I was like overfeeding him basically because she said to give him 2 cups of, you know, food. So she told me last time, cut it down to a cup and a half. Well, I didn't realize that the cup I was using wasn't actually, it's like a scoop thing. It's not actually a cup, like a measuring cup. So I was giving him like almost like 3 cups every meal. So I had to cut him down. So now, you know, he's eating less food and he's like, oh my God, he's driving me nuts all day, scratching at the bowl. And I feel bad because I'm like, he's hungry. Like, I don't know. I don't want him to be overweight, but I don't want him to be hungry either. So, yeah, I had to like put his bowl downstairs yesterday because he was like scratching at it. And then I keep giving him like a little bit, tiny bit of food just to like, I'm like, I feel bad. Like he's hungry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to starve him. I think they hello because this shit Laura Poole will be upsetting their daughter and her man won't we're in their lives anymore. No, not after this. If they get back together. Oh, it was the perfect grifting story. I mean, she was very excited to get on yesterday and fucking share, you know, her letter and everything. And oh my God, dude. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but like to do that to your kid is just fucked up, dude. Just fucked up. Vacay in Las Vegas for Laura. She's like totally saw this as an opportunity. Like, oh, welcome, which is great. You just don't have the money to do it. So like maybe you shouldn't volunteer to do things when you can't do them. Let's see though if she actually ends up going. I would love to see if she actually ends up because she's gonna have to push this story for a while. All right. She only made $60 so far. She's going to be pushing this story for the next couple of weeks. So she's going to be having to like give more details and shit to try to like gain more sympathy off of it, you know? So sad. You know what? At this point in time, though, I think sadly they're probably all just desensitized to this. Like, and it's the normal for them because she's been doing this for years. Excuse me. She's taking a space now. She's gonna be pushing it until the rent's paid. Ay. I didn't have a big, huge, classy wedding. I was very frugal. I didn't even have a wedding. I mean, we're married, but I got pregnant and I was like, well, that's the end of that wedding. I'm like, you know, got a baby, forget the wedding. So, which to be honest with you, yeah, would I have loved to wear a big, beautiful dress, you know, and have a big party? Yeah, but like the whole wedding process, the planning process seems so fucking stressful for one day. I'm like, ugh, like I'm kind of glad I didn't have one. Because I'm like, it really does just seem like a big fucking stressful headache. Like for one day, it seems like a lot. You know what I'm saying? It seems like a lot. Seems like a lot of work for like one day. And the money, that's like, I'm like cheap. I am. Not cheap. Like I'll pay for things when I feel like they're worth paying for. But like, you know, I'm not like a gambler. Like I don't like to throw money away, basically. Like if I'm paying for something, I want to know that I'm getting something for the money, you know? And I feel like just all that money towards a wedding, I know you make some of it back, but most people that I know did not make back what they paid out for their weddings. You know, I mean, shit, if somebody was paying for my wedding, I would have had the biggest wedding ever. But like, I would just like the thought of having to save up and then pay all that money just for like a party. Just like, I don't know. And then once I got pregnant, I was like, oh my God, I'm never gonna like, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole time I took off from work because obviously I was not planning on being a stay-at-home mom until literally like my last month of pregnancy. So you know, I would have missed work though. And I mean, like, I was like, the thought of like saving up for a wedding at that point just seemed like it wasn't going to happen ever. So we just got married. And like, who cares? And you know, now when you look back, I'm like, honestly, like, we've been married for over a decade and it doesn't even like, the wedding's one day, dude. Like, you know, like, I wouldn't change anything, basically. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't change anything about the way that everything worked out at the end. Because I'm still married, and you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. And I'm not telling people don't have a big wedding or anything like that. Obviously, if you have the money for it, go for it. Why does she use all her down payments for the Vegas trip? That's what I'm saying, Bella Rose. You know why? You know why she's not using them for the Vegas trip? Because she didn't pay the down payments. Laura paid for the DJ. Because she just said it in the video. Oh, we don't know about the caterer. We don't know about this. We don't know about that. I got the money back from the DJ, which means that that's what she paid for, the DJ, which we all know is usually the cheapest thing, right? If you're having a party, the DJ is usually like the cheapest part of the party. Let's be real. Italian New York weddings aren't like our for 40,000. Aren't like, or they are. They're expensive. Have a good day. No problem. I'm sure I'll catch some shit for this video, but whatever. Catch your people feel sorry. What a new bunch of shit. It's like a new low, dude. It really is. It's a new low. It's a new fucking low. Because Laura knows exactly what she's doing, because she's like, oh, nobody will judge me because it's my kid, you know? So if the kid's a crutch, it's a shield for her. But you know what, dude? No. It's another fucking scam for her to get money. And I feel so bad. I mean, literally within days, she hops up on fucking live doing details, personal details about her fucking kid's heartbreak. I feel so fucking bad for her kid. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. I remember I was going through, like, my mom. I love my mom to death, obviously, but my mom had a tendency. She was like a gossiper. You know what I'm saying? Gee, wonder where I get it from, right? No. But she had a tendency to, like, you know, like, something would happen, and like there were certain things, even like when I got pregnant, for instance, I didn't tell my mom right away because I was like, she's gonna go tell everybody. And I didn't want, you know, I wanted to wait until I was out of the first trimester before I started telling people. So there were certain times I couldn't tell her things because I knew she would tell all of her sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was just, that's just the way she was. So I like didn't tell her certain things. And I used to get upset with her sometimes. I'd be like, dude, like, anything I tell you, stay private. Like, you know. So I used to have to kind of like censor myself and not tell her certain things if I didn't want everybody else in my family knowing about it, you know? So like, I get that feeling of like, you know, I couldn't imagine if she was telling a bunch of fucking strangers the shit, personal shit of mine like that. Days after I had a breakup with somebody, you know, going to the fucking internet and telling the whole internet about this like horrible fucking breakup that I had. Like, oh my God. Like, fine, say that you broke up. That's great. Why do we need to hear the details though? That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, could have waited a couple of weeks and said, you know, unfortunately, my daughter had to call her wedding off. Things didn't work out. That's it. That's all anybody needs to know. Leave it at that. Giving the details, that, dude, this early on is fucked up. I'm sorry. I didn't realize they were together that long. They've been dating, engaged for 3 years, or dating for 3 years. Well, girl, I'm not going to judge her for that because honestly, people are like, I look at situations and not my personal life, but people I know, shall I say, okay? There was red flags in just one relationship that I'm thinking of, okay? Glaring red flags that something was wrong, okay, with the person that this person I know was getting married to. It took them 10 years to fucking wake up and see it. 10 years. And now it's over, okay? The relationship's on its way out. Well, it's almost completely over. But you know what I'm saying? So it takes time to wake up sometimes when you're in those situations. I remember like me, I dated this guy when I was in high school, and like it was so weird, dude. I can't explain it. And when you're that young, especially, I feel like it's hard when you lack the life experience and knowledge. You know, you're in a relationship and like you'll be like, I remember telling myself, like, I know this isn't right. Like there were certain things my boyfriend would do at the time, and like for instance, like red flags, like little things would happen, and I would be like, in my head, I would know that it's not right, but I never I always made an excuse for it. I'd be like, oh well, it's because of this, or oh, he just loves me. Like, like he had like, for instance, a guy I dated who's very jealous type, where like he didn't want me talking to anybody. Guys, girls, like my best friend that I grew up my whole life, Doug. He's like my brother, dude. Like not like I'm not grossed out by him, but he's my best friend that literally I can never think of him in any other way than being my friend in a platonic way, right? He was like so jealous of our friendship. And I'm like, what are you so, he was one of my best friends, and I'm like, nothing's ever going to happen between us. You know what I'm saying? But he was so jealous of my friendship, even with my other best friend, Tommy, like who's a girl. It's like he was so jealous of everything. But I always used to be like, oh, it's just because he wants to spend so much time with me. Because you know what I'm saying? Like you talk yourself out of the things. I remember one time I went to his house. This was like one of the red flags I remember I picked up on. And I was wearing like a sweatshirt, like a zipper sweatshirt. It was like November. And I go to his house and I'm wearing like a zipper sweatshirt and then like a camisole top, you know? And he's like, wait, what are you doing? Like he got like so mad that I had this tank top on and I had like my sweatshirt open a little bit. Meanwhile, I was like, there's nothing to see. I was like, especially at that time, I was so skinny and so flat chested. But I'm like, he like kind of got like a little crazy about it. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, why are you wearing a tank top? And da da da. And I was just like, oh. And then, again, I kind of like talked myself out of it. Like, oh, it's just because he cares, And then as time went on, things obviously escalated and his behavior started getting worse. And it honestly took like my friend saying something to me. Like, it's almost like I needed verification that like what I was going through, I needed to like tell like somebody else to like validate that it wasn't right, because I really didn't like in my head know, because it was kind of my first serious relationship too, so I really didn't like have anything else to compare it to, but all the red flags were there when we first started dating. Like after I broke up with him, I'll never forget reading this article in like 17 magazine about emotional abuse and like the signs, and I was like, oh, like as stupid as that sounds, this is before the internet really was like big, but I was like, oh, like, oh, that's like what was going on there, so like I kept that article in my brain after that, and like when I met people after that and dated again, I made sure to like look for those signs. But when you're that young, it's very easy to get trapped into an abusive relationship. It's called the fog: fear, obligation, and guilt. That's why you stay with the abuser. You know what I'm saying? You fear them, that something they're going to do something to them. You're obligated to them, okay? Because you start being responsible for their feelings all the time, and the guilt of leaving them, because they will do that to you. They'll guilt you all the time. Like I remember my ex, he came to my house on New Year's Eve and he was trying to like, make me feel bad, and I was like, sorry, I had already fucking moved on. He didn't know that yet, but I had like kind of moved on at that point. It was like a while after we broke up, but I kind of moved on. But it's just like you get trapped into those situations, like, and you really do make excuses for the person's behavior, and then like the whole time you always like, it's almost like a drug. When they say like people get addicted to drugs, like the first high is like the best high, and then after that they're chasing the high, like the initial high. Well, it's kind of the same thing. It's like you keep going back to like, oh, the person I met, but that person that you met wasn't actually the person. That was the love bombing phase, so that isn't the person. That's not the real them. That's the act that they were putting on, and the person you're dealing with now, that's the real them. But I can't remember. No, I don't think he was 37. I think he was around 27. She's young. She will bounce back. Laura needs to mind her business and let her kid. Wait, I missed that. I can't find your thing. I'm glad you got yourself out of that situation. Yeah, I mean, it was a long time ago. I was young. I was like same age as her, actually. Same exact age as her. I think I was like 19 or I don't think I was 20 yet. I was probably a year younger. I was 19 years old. And, you know, like it took me so long to like, I knew that things were wrong the whole time. But for some reason, I kept like making excuses for it. And then finally, I was just like, you know, and it wasn't like a horribly abusive situation, but there was like, it was an emotionally abusive situation. I got physical once or twice, I will say, but mostly, and it will go there, trust me, but it was emotionally abusive. But I think he had, you know, and I always used to make excuses. I'm like, oh, it's because he had a hard life growing up, you know, he doesn't have his dad. Like I made tons of excuses for this guy all the time, you know. And then finally one day I just woke up because my friend said something finally, you know. And I was like, okay, now that other people are seeing it, well, because he acted like a fucking animal one night, but and then my friends had no choice but to see it. But yeah, he went like crazy one night. It was crazy. I shouldn't talk about him. He actually recently passed away from like he got some weird rare form of lung cancer. He's younger than me too. He was only like a couple months younger than me, but I'm just saying, same age as me. We're born the same year. Sad to hear that happened. You know, but I also look back now and I chalk some of his behavior up to immaturity, you know, both of our behavior at the time, but his, you know, he was immature. We were both immature. And that's why I'm like, you know, when you're that young, like, I feel like emotionally, you're just not mature enough to like be in a relationship because like, there's so much, when you're that young, you still have a lot of like social life going on. You know what I'm saying? Like friends and going out, you're in college, you know, you're around a lot more of your peers at that age than when you get older, you know, and you start working and then you're only around the people that you work with mostly, you know, and that's where you spend most of your time. But when you're a student still, you're around a lot of your peers still. And it's like, there's a lot of temptation there. There's a lot of jealousy there, you know, and I feel like kids are just not like emotionally mature enough to like, I don't know, deal with that at that age. So I don't know, but yeah, it takes, that's it. I don't, what happened to whose wrench? Who? I don't, I'm not going to blame her daughter for, you know, taking a long time to get out of the relationship. Like I said, I know somebody right now, it's like 10 years it took them, you know, to get out of the fucking relationship. So you just never know. You never know. Especially once you get married, like to somebody, it's even harder to get out. And then you have a kid with them. And then now you got to think not just of yourself. You got to think of your kid and what are you going to do with the kid? And you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know people that are like stay together just because of their kids. I'm like, oh my God, like that's horrible. You know what I'm saying? Like you're married just because of your kid. Yeesh. So, you know, she's young. She still has a lot of learning ahead of her. So I can't judge, you know, I can't judge her because she's still so young. My God, she's a baby still. 20 years old is a baby in my eyes. You know, you're 2 years away out of being a teenager. Like you're, you know, from high school, like you're so young at that age. Oh my God. You're still like learning life. It's better she learned now with him than after getting married. I wish her well. She'll soon bounce back. Yeah, she's young. She's pretty. She'll be fine. You know, it's going to hurt for a while, just like any heartbreak. But at the end of the day, she'll be fine. We can't change. Hold on a second. Oh, look who's here. Stop worrying about Laura. Go be a mother. Well, my son's not home, so like, what would you like me to do? He's not home right now. Some of us actually care about the close bond with our kids, not online harassing ex-friend for years. Move on, Liana. All right, Nadia. Oh, sorry. I mean, John Crimes. Sorry. Wrong person. Yeah. All right. We'll get on that. Can't change being wounded or messed up by others. We can only control what we do now. Yeah, exactly. Go be a mother. Oh, should I go to school and go sit on my kid's fucking lap? Like, what would you like me to do? That's school right now. Go be a mother. Go be a mother instead of being online. You know my kid's like a teenager now, right? Pretty much. And he's at school, so let me go be a mother. Should I go get his bottle ready for him? And his fucking bippy? Jesus. John, you have been paying attention. That's not John. The real John Crimes. Oh, fucking. So, there you go. One of Laura's buddies is in the chat. Husband was 24, met right after I turned 18. Too young when I look back at it now. Anyway. How'd you like it if all your shit was on the internet? Your mother was talking about. Yeah, well, tell her not to put this shit online and maybe people will fucking talk about it and fucking try to grift off of it and ask people to fucking pay for a trip that's completely fucking unnecessary. But thanks for coming back in. That's the same John account that was in here with Laura trolling the day that she called CPS. What's the chances? Wonder who that could be. That was John. Oh, Jilly Lee's, right? Wasn't that the other name you had at one point in time? Alicia Clare. Yeah. Still using the same fucking account this many fucking years later. Congratulations, you played yourself. Cheyenne don't cook. I cook sometimes. I'm just not the best cook. I fucking hate cooking. If she puts it online, it's for everyone to discuss. She can't cry. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, why the fuck are you putting this online? She knows that people are going to discuss. That's the sick part. She knows that people are going to be like, what the fuck? Like, and she still does it. She still chooses to do it. She does not learn from the past, dude. Like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't share this because I don't want people judging this whole situation. No, she just puts it online. No fucking respect for her kid. At all. And she knows that. I mean, trust me, there's a lot of shit on here I don't fucking share anymore because I'm done telling people fucking personal shit. So I share a very limited amount of stuff with people. Very limited these days. Back in the day, I shared obviously a lot, but now I don't share hardly anything. Because why? Nobody needs to know what goes on in my personal life, or especially in my fucking kid's life. I might share a funny little story now and then, but like, I'm not gonna be telling people personal details about anything that's going on. Establish yourself and then find someone who is equally yoked to you. You don't even have to find somebody who's equally yoked. I mean, obviously you don't want to find somebody who's like, you have to fucking like, do every single thing for, right? And they can't do anything themselves. But I'm just saying, you want to find somebody who's at least on the same, wavelength as you, as far as like values go, right? Forget financial shit. Values and, you know what I'm saying? Goals in life and those types of things. That's what you want to find in somebody. When I met my husband, I knew he was very family oriented, and like not a lot of people are like that. I'm very family oriented. My family comes first. I spend more time with my family than I do with anybody else, especially back then, but like and I saw that same value in him, and I was like, that's a lot of people at that time that I had like dated, like they didn't get it, I'm like, oh, I like hanging out with my parents and shit. I like going to hang out at family gatherings. Like I look forward to that kind of shit. I go and hang out with at the time, my aunts and uncles and my cousins and like, like out all the time. I never dreaded going to family functions. Well, there came a certain point in time I did, but that was only because of one fucking creep that was there. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I valued my time with my family, and a lot of people don't like, you know, they might find going out and partying with friends more important, and I find spending time with family more important. You know what I'm saying? So you need to find somebody who's on the same, shares the same, you know, feelings about things as you do, basically, your values and stuff like that. I was too young and sheltered to know anything when I got married. See? Social media, it's the definition of it. What? What's that? I can't see all the comments. I hate the way they fucking cluttered the screen up, which is so stupid because I don't need to see myself. And that takes up a lot of space. But when you go on the phone now, it's like so hard to see the comments. I actually thought I was old at 21 because in my religion is normally get married at 18. Oh my God, that's so young. That's true. A lot of religions, like, they get married super young. Like the Mormon people, they get married young. Amish people, they get, you know, married pretty young. And you're right. There are certain religions where, you know, people get married super, super young. Super young. Hold on. I'm trying to go back to Steve DK's comment. It's like so annoying. It only shows one comment. Hey, Remy. Some people will never get that YouTube is founded on commentary. You don't want people to comment. Don't put it out there. It's kind of simple. Yeah. I mean, really, that's what a lot of people do is commentary on other people. But, you know. Anyway, all right. I'm going to end this because I got to eat something. I keep, like, hearing my stomach growl. But today's Friday? Yeah, holy shit. Halloween's next week. Woo! Anyway, I will see you guys soon, and hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace out. Oh, thank you everybody who came in and hung out too. And if you super chatted, join memberships, I appreciate you, but I appreciate everybody in here just for coming in and chatting. All right, have a great one, and I'll see you guys next weekend. Bye.